And we are live. What it do? What it do? What it do? It's your girl Winged. I am here with my brother and
What's good? It's your boy Shy Brown, the Crown Royal Sipper, never dirty at any battle rap event. For everybody that was hitting me up about my jersey at MAXOUT too. There was one with shoes I had because you got to have a fire shoe to go with it. So it was this right here, the LeBron's 8 in Miami's. Yeah, so everybody was hitting me up wondering what shoes I had with the jersey. So yeah, it was this shoe, y'all. It was the LeBron 8. So salute to the Whoppers and the Blue Chewers in the culture. Let's
salute,
go.
salute, salute, mailman. Oh, I'm so mad that you weren't there this event, bro. Atlanta, since '82, you want to pull up? Oh, you know what? You can pull up, but I forgot. I'm so sorry. Um, Danny and them did do a recap, but they felt like it was a little bit too much, so we had to take the max out recap down, unfortunately. Salute uh forgotten purpose. I'm so sorry. Look, y'all gotta understand sometimes I cannot read. I am sleep deprived, okay? Like
Yes.
seriously.
Hey,
It's no
look,
joke. I got
hey,
off of
look
work
at
at 8 o'clock and I'm on it right now to pull up with y'all. So um I'm so ready for this new event. Shout out to you, Fred the Jig. Listen, um, if you're referring to brick by brick, salute to all of y'all. Listen, Houston, do we have a problem? That's all I can say. Shout out to Lawrence, my partner in crime. Yeah, we we are definitely for those who I guess are avid followers of RBE, and as far as the 1SK process goes, the 1SK process has been revamped. I know these battles, some did not like, some felt like they were okay. I think they will translate better on camera. Caps had did, shout out to Caps, AFM all day, shit, that's my home. I'm always rep. But, at the end of the day, A Ward was on his Instagram live the other day, and me and him spoke about some things too in regard to the battles or whatnot. You know, uh, like I said, if you follow these battlers, as we do, you know that those battlers at the end of the day have fire battles outside of this performance. All this says is that when you get to max out, if y'all have not been in the building for a max out event, this is my brother's first time, but Shy is always with me at any event. Max out stage is different. When you walk in that motherfucker, it's different. It's intimidating for me as the host, even when I'm, my first time on that stage and even getting back on it, because it's not something that we do every month. But on that stage, I'm telling you, it's overwhelming. That big ass screen that y'all see is huge in person. Mailman know what I'm talking about. Atlanta since '82 know what I'm talking about. Everybody is not for the big stage, and a 1SK. If you are not familiar with the acronym, it's one shot kill. When I set these matches up, I don't do favors. I don't listen to your material because I feel like what I heard in and I don't go. I try to make sure that the battles that I'm watching are battles that are more recent, but I will go back and watch the older battles to make sure it ain't no fluke.
Flute, yeah, and also see some progression. Yeah,
I,
see if any progression they
I
made.
have to make sure that this is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
However, that main stage for anybody, that
Different.
even goes with the URL. So, it's when you start to get into certain pockets and you start wearing certain hats in this culture, you understand certain things. We talk about, and we'll get into the super fights card in a minute, but a lot of the fans are saying, hey, these newer cats are dope. But at the same time, are they going to be able to be on a known in Houston, or are they going to be able to do a Urban Plaza if they ever go back, or a mansion in Atlanta? Are these cats going to be able to perform as good as they perform? Because this is still closed room. I don't care how many people are in the building. This is still closed room. This is still closed room. It's a difference when you got people, when you are sitting in front of 5, 6, 7, 1,500, 2,000 people. It's different. So I say all that to say, you know, everybody ain't ready. You know, shout out to Rubber Tongue, shout out to Coach, shout out to Jay Jean, shout out to Jay Skizzle, and shout out to my ladies. Another thing y'all don't know, and y'all make sure y'all watch Champion, because I'll be on Champion Monday. I'm talking about this brick by brick thing. Yeah. These ladies were met with a lot of difficulties. They were not my initial first pick. We actually changed female battlers about 4 times. I'm not going to get into why. Just understand that I had a whole nother match that fell apart. These ladies, I respect what they do, and I respect the fact that they were able to even get up there with no chokes on 2 weeks prep.
2 weeks prep.
Where the other guys had 6 weeks. They only had 2 weeks. Okay? Understand that. And they still wanted to come out there and do it. So I have to commend them for that. I have to commend everybody who had different things going on and they still wanted to do it. You know, we always say, well, shit, y'all shouldn't, you know, if you got this going on, you shouldn't do this. I had a death in my family. And some of y'all know that. A week prior to the event, they found my uncle dead in his home. He had been there 3 days. And so coming into the event, it was a bittersweet moment. Some people was like, you okay? So if I didn't seem like myself, I really wasn't, because they had the funeral, they had the celebration of his life on the 10th, the same day as the event. And then they cremated him on the 16th. So it was kind of emotional. It was kind of an emotional time. You know, but I know my uncle has always been somebody who has supported everything I've ever done. That was my uncle. That's the uncle I talked to y'all about that played for the Houston Oilers. You know, so I know that what I had planned to do was be there, but due to finances, going to Seattle, it was $2,500 for me and my daughter.
It's not cheap.
Yeah,
it's not cheap.
$2,500. Yes, to fly out there and fly back. So, yeah, you know, I ended up not being able to do that. But yeah, you know, so as I said, you know, that big stage is different. It's really different, and everybody ain't gonna be able to do that. You feel me? But salute to them for even coming out, showing up with all 3 rounds and doing what they do. Like I said, with Coach and Rubber Tongue, everybody was like, "Oh, that's the dude from that did the what was it? Dexter?" Yeah.
That was so people knew who he was. Yeah,
people knew who he was, but that wasn't the performance that they were used to.
I think it was that stage. I think it was that stage.
I really believe that it was a stage, you know. So I was kind of bummed about that battle, because that was my battle of the night. That was going to be what I thought was going to be a fire battle. So it's not even about the talent. I does this, God damn it. I does this. I picked Jay Breed, all the 1SKs for the last year and a half. Those have been my 1SKs. So you know what I mean? It's not, that's no taking shots to anybody else. My 1SKs have been talked about on Champion. My 1SKs, y'all, the last set, not this one, but the last set of 1SKs y'all raved about. So I take pride in what I do. You know what I mean? And I am never above reproach. If you don't like something, you don't like something, but never think that we don't know how to pick the battles, because that shit are the battlers. We are not responsible for what they do when they get on that stage. That's just as if you had Surf that constantly chokes in a battle. what I need for fans to do is these people who are up and coming, again, they just can't cut the mustard sometimes, or sometimes people just have a bad day. But I want y'all to keep that same energy for your favorites when they're up there constantly choking. That's all I have to say about that. You know what I mean?
But then too, people got to understand is these a lot of times people have not seen them or probably heard of them. So you got to get them an opportunity, get them a chance. You know what I'm saying? And also with that, like you say, everybody's not going to be able to make the cut. It is the same as the PGs. Just because you get a PG doesn't mean you actually going to automatically go to the next stage.
Right.
So everybody going to get an opportunity, but at the same time, RBE is doing something different to where a lot of other leagues is not going to do. So I mean, it takes guts. I mean, I kind of like it. It's something different. You got to add something. You got to add something new to the culture. So, but I would say that first one that came, I was shocked. I can't hear somebody in the background. But yeah, that first one that came was those guys. I like what I saw with that. They got it.
Yeah.
And I definitely hope we see some more from them.
Yeah, I mean, even with Jay Breed, Jay Breed on the Crucible, they told him that he wasn't good enough, that he's a great rapper, but he's not a good battle rapper. And he felt a way about that, but he was the complete standout for MAXOUT 1. You see what I'm saying? And he was the one with the least experience. So yeah, it was really dope to see. So, like I said, it's not going to be every battle that they're going to do what they need to, that they show up. But again, that stage is different.
It's different. Because I saw that when I saw that stage for the first time, I was like, "Holy shit!" This is something different. The whole setup of that venue is different because it's like a mix of. It's a mix of you got VIP, then you got the battle rap shit. Everybody stand up. Then you can get in the middle. You can either stand up or sit down. Then up at the top, you standing up and sitting down. So it just that's different. That's a different venue.
But Mailman, you really can't say that it's too big of a stage for the 1SKs because let me say it like this: when you go to your favorite artist's concert, you have opening acts.
Opening acts, exactly.
You pay for those. You pay for that concert, whether you want to see the opening acts or not. You know what I mean? So that's the way I look at it. Also, these are people now that, RBE wants to start developing certain talent. You got to make sure that these folks can do that. And that opening talent, these are people that we're trying to show y'all exposure. What's the best exposure? And then even before that, to be able to see, again, it's a 1SK, one shot kill. We putting you right in front of everybody to see if you even got it. You feel me? That's what this is about, to see if you even got it at the end of the day. So that's why, like I said, we do it this way. It's been working. As I can't say that it hasn't, because we clearly had a standout performance, and so it does work. The system does work. It's just, you gotta know as the battler, I'm gonna tell you, but you gotta know as the battler if you can do this. Don't hit me up for 1SKs. Don't hit Lawrence up for 1SKs. If everybody feels like they're good, everybody feels like they're great, but that stage is different. Daylight was at that motherfucker at 10:30.
He was the first person there. Daylight was the first person there.
And the crowd does want blood, but guess what, baby? That's battle rap. You know what I mean? Everybody who can't make events are sitting in front of their TV with their favorite battlers heckling. You know what I mean? So you have to be able to withstand that pressure. So, that I like the process, that we're doing. And it, like I said, these are people who we got to give you the vision. We want to get the vision up front. And like I said, this is something that we've been doing. So,
Yeah, it this like no different from like a UFC. You know, before you get to the main card, you got to have the the primaries. You know what I'm saying? So it's a
right,
process. You know, it's like a build up. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? Y'all want to see something new in the culture? It just like that's why we kind of stand still right now. You need to add something. We got to spice it up right now because we're
right.
running out of matchups. We're running out of matchup with the top tiers, the guard tiers. You know what I'm saying? We call them also. So we need
Um,
something different. We need some more. We need some new talent. Like I don't know. For me, I would like to see newer talent. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
So I'd rather see a new talent, from the ground up, build their way up to keep seeing the same thing over and over again as
right.
far as what we've been getting. So I enjoyed it. Like I said, I had no problem with it. Maybe because I was in the building, but
Um,
I enjoyed it.
ARP did mention that they were going to start something new. That's not new per se. It's, there have been one case that they have not put out. But in this case, I don't really know if these one SKs are going to get put out or not. Because like I said, I think Max Out won because it was such a great success, and those one SKs were so good. A level
Mm-hmm.
of standard was put on everything now. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, to me right now, it is definitely we're looking at everything.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta fit that bill. It doesn't mean that you gotta go broke on outfits and making sure, but you got to come. It's just like a job interview.
Mm-hmm.
That stage is your job interview. If you don't perform, if you don't look the part, everything counts. Coach was fired. Like I said,
Oh
coach
yeah.
coach did his job.
Hey
Coach
Wayne.
did his job.
Hey Wayne. I ain't gonna hold you. I would love to see the two that stand out for Max Out 1. See the guys from Max Out 2.
Listen, I want to see Jay Breed and Jay Jeans.
Ooh,
I
I
want to
want to
see
see. There
Jay
will there will
Jeans gave
there
you
will
a
be one
feel.
there will be one aggressive ass battle right there. That would be fire.
Yeah. Hey, what it do? Listen,
What up,
my
Pop?
nigga, I'm expecting you to do what you do. That's all I'm
Yo,
saying.
he was on one that face off. Yo, do
I
work,
didn't
man.
see, and I didn't see the face offs. I'm so mad I didn't see the face off. My nigga, I need you to
Mhm.
do what you do, and I need you to make sure you come holler at us.
Yeah, come
Don't
holler
be,
at us.
listen, you top tier now. Don't be acting like don't forget the little people that was in the building for your
Yeah.
all your PGs, okay?
Remember, we was there when you had to battle that dude with one leg. We was there.
Right,
Don't forget.
right. Small room J Breed and big room J Breed was two different animals. Listen, bro. Facts. Facts. He knew what he had to do. Jay Breed knew what he had to do. That's an actual factual.
Yeah,
Look, so we don't want to be too long on this.
yeah,
So we'll talk about that. We got a lot to talk about. Forgive
yeah. A
us for
lot of
not doing a full max out recap. And I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of people did recaps. We enjoyed ourselves in the building. I will tell you that. Listen, my ass take.
it. Oh man.
Let me tell him my
Yeah.
business. Let me tell him
I
my
ain't
business.
saying that. All I was
Let
saying
me
is
tell him my
different.
business.
It's different. It's different when the family get together. That's all I
It
got
is
to say.
different when the
It's different when
family
the
gets
family get
together. The
together.
family, this was a family reunion. So let me
Yeah.
tell you, that bottle of Bel Air was two of these bottles of Gallo. Okay, it was two of these. That motherfucker stood two of
Yeah.
these. I don't know if
It
y'all
was.
ever seen that big of a bottle of Gallo of Bel Air, but I think it was Bel Air Rose. Man, listen,
Yeah.
because I don't
Yeah.
drink
You had to lit
Hennessy.
up. Yeah. Your bottle was glowing. Yeah. Your
Yeah,
label
that
had the
motherfucker
neon
was
lights.
glowing. Listen, I
It was
was Bruce
glowing.
Leroy in that bitch. I had the listen. Yeah, it was dope though. I don't remember everything. I did go back and watch the battles, but at the end of the day, this is going to be a different type of recap, though. This is going to be in
Yeah.
the building and our final thoughts about this shit. Let me get this out of the way first. I know ARP mentioned something about MAXOUT 3 and when it's supposed to be. I have not got a confirmation on that, so don't come asking me. God damn it.
He said what he said in the blog. If y'all seen his blog,
he gave a date. I don't know if that's the date. I just know how much time I usually need to be in the building, and that would be close to sufficient. But I don't have an actual date on that, but I can say that it's soon. He told y'all it will be back to back. This is what we do know. It will be back to back, and it will be it will be back to back. And what we're trying to do with the brick by brick is after every max out, we're trying to have a brick by brick. I love the fact that ARP, because we have not told him anything, and shout out to him and Shata. They have really gotten behind us on this. And like I told Lawrence when he asked me to work with him, is that for me, I'm a fan. And although we're media, I look at everything. And with these 1SKs that we've had, it's like they're good enough to go further. They want to go further with RBE. And I hate to put a guy on a card and then turn around and tell him, well, you know what, that's the end of the road. So, and ARP, and on top of that, ARP knows I used to be on the line. Look, what we doing? When can we bring this person back? When can we bring this person back? You know, it's a business. It's a business. And ARP told me then last year, right before the last card when we had this conversation, ARP told me, look, Wing, if you find a way to bring back certain battlers that haven't been featured on RBE in a while, let me know. Called a couple of my people that I fuck with, that I wanted to see back on the stage, or that I wanted to see on this stage, and we worked out some things. But again, it was such a long span of time that we couldn't, you know, there weren't going to be any more matches at that time. So basically now, here we are. And that the blueprint of that conversation, now we have brick by brick. And not for nothing, brick by brick kind of fused the 1SK process and the on-site process. I mean, the on-site process together, right?
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen an on-site for a minute. Hey, what was the last on-site that I seen? Was it Drake Dennis?
Drake Dennis and Mr. Mills, right?
Yeah, because Drake Dennis had like 2 battles that day or some shit. So I think that was the last. That was the last one because it was in a music room.
Is MAXOUT RBE Summer Madness? Just asking because MAXOUT 3.
Man, let me tell you something.
3 MAXOUTs in 1 year, low key, too much, but they was fire, no complaining. You know what? It is. I don't feel like it's too much, because if you
look how long we've been inside. Look how long we've been inside.
That part.
Everybody's complaining about the quarantine battles. You know, we can't wait to get outside. We you know what I'm saying? We're seeing what we've seen in these smaller rooms. Right. We need to see what these people are doing on big stage. So they giving y'all what y'all asking for. So hey, shit, run the block again. Because from what I'm hearing, MAXOUT 2 was better than MAXOUT 1. That's what they're saying in the culture. So
all right.
Shit.
And it was, and a lot more people showed up, and it was so much fun, y'all. It was really so much fun. No, Cal and Will was not an on-site. They ran out of time, so they had to put the battle somewhere else. So that's what happened there. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Let me see. Wing, do you know? Have coming back, bruh? Have you not
He ain't seen
seen
the
my
card.
card?
You haven't seen the card. You haven't seen the card? Oh, you gotta look at the card, brother.
You gotta go look
You
at
haven't
Brick
seen the
by
brick.
Brick.
Do you got
Yeah,
the
right.
card? Do you got the card, Wing, so you can post it right quick?
Hold up.
Cause
And
y'all think it's a game. Y'all think it's a
y'all think
game,
it's a
man.
game. Y'all think
I
it's
think
a
it's a
game
game.
out here. Damn. I got it, but I don't have it on the screen. Hold on. I'll put it on the screen for y'all in just a minute. Check this out. While I'm doing that, y'all shout out to our brother Numsy.
Who's that? What up, Ray?
At the bottom of the screen.
Hey, man, who you don't clothesline, man? Who you don't choke out over the weekend?
I didn't clothesline anybody.
You don't choke a nigga out, man. I don't see you word. You don't choke a nigga out, man. What they saying in the
Nah, it was a muscle tear, so I had to get surgery. I had to get surgery, and they basically in the process of
MMA and shit.
You know what I'm saying? He choked the nigga out. I know you choked the nigga out.
I was in the process of moving, and I picked up something didn't have the correct grip on it like I thought I did, and then when I left, it was just like, you know, if you had like a bag of pork rinds and you just smashed the bag, that's exactly what my arm sounded like.
Oh shit! Ooh.
Then when I went to the hospital, I had noticed it was like a huge dent, like in the middle of my arm.
So that's a whole cast.
And
that's a cast.
Yeah, soft cast. And so then after that, I thought I knew it was worse than the strain, but the doctor that I had went to said it was a strain. So then I went to a sports doctor. And when I went to the sports doctor, she looked right at my arm and she was like, "That's not a sprain. You ripped it." And so went on ahead. I had my surgery Tuesday, and I've just been healing up since.
Oh wow, man! Well, get better, brother.
Thank you.
I seen some blue chew and sprinkle rub it on there real good. Let that blue chew get in there and hit you up quick.
Y'all, I'll find that card in a minute. I got it. I'll have it in just a second. But let's get to this so we can get to the because we're already 30 minutes in.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know what? And not for nothing, like I said, I got Champion on Monday. We will come back. Y'all make sure y'all watch that because I'll talk more about the card, do more explanation and everything. But and I'll have the card up for y'all in just a minute. I don't know what is like. I stream all goddamn day, and as soon as I try to come on this friggin' show and do this damn show, the shit don't want to work.
This is what I want to say too. I think we really got to stop doing this too in the culture. Okay, yes, RBE was in Atlanta. Yes, they were. Was this an Atlanta crowd? No, was not an Atlanta crowd. This was a battle rap culture crowd.
Yes, it was.
Everybody from everywhere was in the building.
Can I say something?
Detroit. Go ahead.
Okay. Because I think the biggest complaints I was hearing from everybody was like people like Jazz and all of that. Jazz the rapper and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm starting to hate is when they first go to an event, they love the crowd. The first time URL left New York and they put on a battle in Philly, they love the crowd. Resolution, Cassidy versus Goods, they love the crowd. Houston, they love the crowd. Every time it gets into the crowd start booing, listen, everybody in the crowd is not battle rappers or rappers, but they know when they hear something good.
Yeah.
And if they're booing something trash, then they're booing something trash. Now, I sat back because the only battle I was able to see from the event, I didn't see all of the battles, but I did see King Los versus Daylight. That was the most quietest that I've heard a crowd literally tried to let somebody get their bars off. If this was any other crowd, they would have been booing out of control. They literally let King Los and Daylight get their stuff off. Hold on. To Paru's point, no, Philly. To to Pyru's point, Philly wasn't whack until the Cassidy versus Arsenal card, and that's when everybody was booing and people started saying the crowd was whack. Philly wasn't considered whack at first. It's all every time when the battlers cannot handle the booing. No, the Vegas wasn't trash. The crowd in Vegas wasn't trash. The battles was trash in Vegas. The battles was trash in Vegas. But that's the thing. We go through this every time. Now watch. Everybody is praising Houston. The first time that a big event is in Houston and that Houston crowd start booing because somebody spent some BS, you go start seeing people typing, "Oh, I can't stand the Houston crowd. I never liked the Houston crowd." And that's the thing. We have this all the time in battle rap. They love the crowd the first couple of events, and then when the crowd starts saying, "Yo, this is some bullshit you spitting," boo, all of a sudden, "Oh, I don't like the crowd. The crowd messed up the event." But y'all was the same ones typing, "Oh, this person couldn't make it on the big stage. I can't wait till the big stage open back up." Now everybody want to go back to small rooms.
But that's what I'm saying, Ray. Until y'all go to these events, and especially where you from. I'm from Atlanta, born and raised from Atlanta, and I can tell you, I know who's from Atlanta. I know who's not from Atlanta. MAXOUT 2 was a battle rap crowd. It was a battle rap event, battle rap culture. Everybody that you might know in the culture or might not know in the culture was at MAXOUT. Everybody was at MAXOUT. So it just don't make it just seem like it's just Atlanta as a whole. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Atlanta battle rap. If you go back to Spit That Heat, Atlanta battle rap, ABR, shout out to Clone, Wartown. Like that's Atlanta shit. That's like Georgia shit. This right here, MAXOUT, it was the culture. Everybody was in the fucking building. It was a dude I thought was fucking Tyler the Creator that was in the fucking building. You had different types of people in the building. Like, what the fuck? Like, some people you don't think would like battle rap or even have an idea what battle rap is was in that building. So we got to kill this narrative that, okay, when you go to Atlanta, it's all Atlanta. If it's Houston, it's all Houston. 9 times out of 10, if people go to a UR event, 9 times out of 10 go to an RB event and vice versa. So we got to kill all this. Like I said,
so many URL niggas in that building. It was crazy.
Real quick. Every New York battler, when they was killing New York crowds and said it's New York niggas that's fucking up the battles, every New York battler said, nah, 90% of them people that be coming out ain't even from New York. They from all over. But now all of a sudden it's the Atlanta crowd.
Yeah. Right. I just seen somebody say Charlotte.
Nobody complained.
Charlotte was dope. Yeah.
Nobody complained. Nobody complained about the Atlanta crowd during Resolution. Nobody. Now the first complaint we got about the Atlanta crowd was Genesis. But then on the flip side, the same day as the ARP event, somebody said, "No, it can't be the Atlanta crowd because the Atlanta crowd was live at the ARP event. They just wasn't that good at the Genesis event." But it was like, "No, it ain't the Atlanta crowd," because it was that narrative and people was arguing back and forth. Okay, it was the Atlanta crowd that messed up Genesis, and people was like, "No, the ARP event was the same event, and that crowd was live as hell at the ARP event." They was like, the battles just wasn't that good at Genesis. Right. To Atlanta since 82. Yes, Cal and Twerk did get booed during that battle. But Cal and Twerk didn't get booed until Twerk brought T-Top out.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Before we do that, let me just run over this card. If y'all can see it, hopefully y'all can see it. Scotty will be hosting this. I'm gonna be working. Like this is me in Florence. So I can't, and not for nothing. It's only fair. We are I know some of y'all on Twitter may have seen the response from the Saga or whatever, but he is on there. This is a 2-day card. Okay, so Houston Barcode, we're in a collaboration with Houston Barcode. Houston Barcode will be day 1, and so that's on a Friday. We will be day 2, same place, Make
Oh,
sure
that's
y'all
dope.
support. Make sure y'all support both. Our standout, our prospective 1SKs will be on that card as well. So it's a whole, you know, and not for nothing for anybody, because you know what? I saw some of you niggas on Caps' live when I pulled up, motherfuckers. Let me tell you something. I love the culture. I don't love the battle, the leagues. At the end of the day, I work with RBE. I am not officially RBE staff. I don't look for any titles. I appreciate the first lady of RBE. That is not a title that I'm looking for. My job, if you know me back from AFM, my job is to put these niggas in places and these females in places and giving opportunities. And I was blessed enough that my RBE family that I have fucked with since they came into this culture saw something in me to allow me to be able to do that. And that's the last time I'm going to explain that. Well, I'll probably say that on Champion, but do understand, I'm not biased in anything. I do know the business. And if the business ain't right, I speak about it. And I've always been like that. That's just what it is. I deal with people that I feel have great integrity because I am a brand myself and I represent myself as well as other people. So, you know, call it what you will. I'm not a hater of anything because just as well as I was spending $100, $200 on tickets, $300, $400 to fly out, Airbnbs for $400 to go to RBE as well as URL events, as well as all these other type of events in different places. I have no biases, but I don't play about battlers and them getting dicked around, and I don't play about wasting my motherfucking money if y'all don't do what y'all supposed to do. Simple. That's with anybody. Okay. So let me just say that, take that out of the way. Scotty will be hosting. You have Snake Eyes and Dev the Demon, who we will all be over at Champion. Background. We will all be over at Champion doing our thizzle, selling a fight. Somebody did ask me if you follow the third to the last, the September 1SK, Larry Bull and Dev actually battled, and most felt that Larry Bull beat Dev. So there was there was some controversy that felt like Dev shouldn't have gotten Snake Eyes. Here's my thing on that. Every last one of these guys got a battler, got a different type of battler. I picked these names and I matched these battles. And I matched them per attribute. I was trying to get these motherfuckers killed. Simple. So you got Snake Eyes versus Deb the Demon. You got Heavy Have, first fam West Radio. There's your Heavy Have versus Del. Mr. Mills versus J Slash. Hot Double versus Jay Breed. My nigga Saint Mike versus Larry Bull.
That's battle of the night. I'm calling it. That's battle of the night.
And Boogie, that's a one-off. That's Boogie versus Tubbs. Again, this is not us copying anything going on in Houston, but y'all gotta know Houston Barcode is that's distant family. Like that's distant family for years. Again, the history goes back. Lawrence it ain't even about Lawrence being from Dallas. Lawrence and I both have very close ties with Beretta and Scotty over there. So this Houston thing, ARP stopped being hard-headed and he loves his people. And he decided to say, hey, I fuck with this. He got fully behind it and we're happy about that. So that's that on that. Now, final thoughts. So like you said, we're hearing different things as far as how people feel about MAXOUT. My final thought as far as it's time for Master William, to get every battler that he said he wanted. That was Hollow the Don. That was Pat Stay. Who else did he say? Hitman.
That's what everybody was saying. Like in the bit, everybody was saying, Hitman and Will.
It's time. Rosenberg is becoming a problem. Hey, Jade. Yep, she said agrees with Will. Needs to put. You want to pull up, Mama?
Is that the Jade?
Yeah.
What up, Jade?
Yeah. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's time. Will said on. If y'all got to go back to the last show, Will said, "You want to pull up, Mom?" Will said that, you know, hey, if that's what he's doing, ARP, book that battle. What else? Rosenberg is definitely. She said, "No, I look like hell next time." Absolutely. Rosenberg is starting to become a problem.
I seen post there, and people thought I was tripping.
I mean, you got to give him his credit.
Man, Rosenberg been doing the damn thing. He's been doing the damn thing. I'm proud of bro. I'm proud of him. He did his thing. He did his numbers, man. Whether you think he won or lost, he did his numbers.
I don't
a lot of people thought he was going to die. A lot of people saying he was going to die.
But I know his first name is Adam. What are we worried about that nigga government for?
For real? Who that Blade? No,
he don't.
Blade
hell no. What you about to go do? You about to go check that man net worth? No, I'm just playing. Look, so yeah. At the end of the day, A Ward.
A lot of people saying that battle's debatable.
Yeah, they are saying that, but both of them, it's time for them to level up. It's time for us. It's time for us to definitely see the rematch of Geechee and A Ward, and I mean,
yeah.
Where it is, it's just where it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my thing. Cal and Hitman was a good battle, but Daylight and King Los was phenomenal.
I can't call a winner. I can't call a winner. I can't call a winner.
I have a newfound respect for King Los. I know that he is not necessarily looking to come back and battle consistently, but I feel like I can see him battling a Lux. I can see him battling a JC. I can see him battling an Iron Solomon. I can see him. It was one other name. I can't think of that name right now. It may come back to me later, but I can see him in several other battles. He proved himself to me. Yeah. Now, let me ask y'all this. What does this mean that some people are giving this battle to King Los? What does that mean that he beat Daylight and had Ice?
It doesn't mean anything.
What you mean?
Because he beat Head Ice and nobody cared. He arguably beat Daylight and nobody is talking about it like that. Nobody cares.
I kind of disagree.
Think about it. People cared about the fact that Cassidy arguably beat Hitman. Not the fact that King Los arguably beat Daylight. Nobody cares. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is jumping out of it. Only thing everybody is saying is that how great the battle was. I think I probably only heard one person say that the battle was terrible because they're not into the lyrical miracle kind of stuff. But
but I was worried about the crowd and the crowd reception, though, Ray.
The crowd. They basically gave Daylight and King Los the Loaded Lux treatment. We know that y'all have layers on top of layers of raps, so we're going to shut up and listen to what y'all have to say and make sure we catch everything we need to catch. But it does nothing for King Los, the fact that he arguably beat Daylight, because it did nothing for him that he arguably beat Head Ice. Nobody is jumping out the window over it. I don't know if it's because it's King Los or what, or who his opponent is. But at the end of the day, people still want to see Daylight and Lux. Like, it didn't make Daylight take a step back. It just basically kept Daylight in the same standstill that he's been on. Okay, we got King Los and Daylight. Okay, now where's Daylight and Loaded Lux? That's what we all want. So it's nothing against King Los because he's a phenomenal rapper. I love his music, and he's a hell of a battle rapper. Now, he showed he could transition from mainstream music to battle rap. But nobody cares that he arguably beat Daylight. Nobody.
But Mo Green makes a great point. he showed like he did something that we had never seen, and that was study day and the crowd after his first performance, like after his first didn't hit. He definitely studied from his previous battle to this one and paid attention, and he was able to adapt. That adapting part is the part that got me. And
I most definitely agree with that. I most definitely agree with that, because remember, that's the whole thing everybody kept saying about Cassidy. They was like, yo, if none of you battle rappers, y'all are saying that y'all are the best in the world. If none of y'all don't kill this man and he keeps coming back, he's going to get the formula. He finally got the formula by the third battle and arguably beat Hitman. Like he did. I mean, but see, again, it's still, I'm talking about Cassidy. It's still, because it's still arguable. But that's the thing. He made it arguably that he beat one of the highest viewed battlers that's in the game.
No, he made it an arguable battle because he did not die. Because and I blame that on Hitman, because Hitman gave him the out by saying he won't get around. So he took the whole narrative away of.
I think Hitman gave him an out when they fell out in the first face-off.
Well, that too.
Because Cassidy, remember, they both, ARP announced before they hit the stage, they both rewrote their rounds. Mm-hmm. The majority of Cassidy's rounds was about the fallout on stage. I mean, the fallout in the first face-off. That was the majority of his material, and all of it hit. All of it hit.
But then too, a lot of people didn't want Cassidy to die too. They don't want Cassidy to get out the culture. I've been seeing that too. They want him to come back.
I feel like this too. I feel like it hit because, and he used it because, number one, he was playing the psychological game. He played this psychological game the entire time, and that's all he had to do. That's all he had to do, in my opinion. But you know what? We'll be all day here talking about that.
But you know what? I'm gonna do a random. I don't know if y'all been seeing it. I don't want to see King Los battle none of those guys you just named, Wing.
Damn.
I don't know if y'all been paying attention. It's spicy right now.
You better not say no Murder Mook.
Hell no, it's not even a battle rapper. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but this Royce 5'9" versus Lupe fiasco is getting real spicy.
I have no interest in seeing that.
I want to see it.
If they not doing it on record, I have no interest in it.
Oh, they said they're gonna do it on record. They're already doing records right now. They're doing records right now. Actually, it's supposed to be like a sort of a battle going on right now where everybody's supposed to be going to Detroit. It was supposed to be Lupe, Worst 5'9", Mook,
right,
Loaded Lux. It's another guy too. It's another guy. It's a new guy, but all of them supposed to be doing a record. But now they're kind of transition into right now. It's like they kind of like they piss off at each other right now. Lupe and Worth 5'9". So I'm just saying, I won't mind seeing that.
Now let me go here because, like I said, I just kind of wanted to touch bases on all of the battles. Let me go here though. And then, like I said, Cal and Hitman. Here's my thing. Like you said, with the whole, and I make it a little emotional here. I'm trying to share the show, but I make it a little, not emotional as in crying, but emotional as in cussing. Y'all know how I do with my rants, but this is some real shit. Because we've been going to battle rap events for a long time. We've been supporting RBE since they moved to Atlanta. You know what I mean? Every battle event. And I feel like I can say this, and at this point, I really don't give a fuck who feels any kind of way. Holla at me. But it has to be said. And I'm hoping battlers listen to it with an open ear, because all you niggas is over 30. A lot of y'all is over 35. Okay? So no, and I'm not being funny when I say this. This is some real shit. This is like some real shit. And a conversation that I was having, it's like my people fell away after this battle. My people fell away in regard to safety. Okay. Now, this is the second time. This is the second max out. We go back to the Cassidy face off. We go back to once we were in the building. It was a great event, great vibes, and everything else. Y'all saw we got out of there at 7:30, right? Remember we told y'all the last max out, we could have got out of there at 7:30. A lot of folks said, oh, Cassidy was being a diva. That wasn't on Cassidy. We told y'all who that was on. Again, much respect to these niggas for doing what they do. But leave this motherfucking antic shit at home. And like I said, my nigga, I don't know where the hell Hitman is from. You know, I feel like he always been a little step brother that got picked on because he wasn't from the hood. My nigga, be proud of being from the suburbs or a middle class home. I am. I love my suburban heritage. I absolutely do. I love the fact that my parents had it. I was able to travel all over the place. I was blessed to be able to do that. But I also have family members from the hood that I hung out with, the people that I have stories. But we too old to still be sitting here trying to play who's better in these situations. I don't know why niggas ain't thinking about the fact that anything could happen after not that first max out, but this second max out. I didn't even follow all the bullshit that happened with the Byron situation. All I know is that I was inside talking to the 1SKs with Lawrence. I hear about somebody got a gun. The dude that came to the face-off. Y'all leave that fucking energy at home. Because we ain't had that energy in years at an RBE event. Leave that fucking energy at home. Seriously. People pay their hard-earned money to go to these fucking events. And I don't know what everybody else think about, but I do think about being able to go back, make it back home to see my daughters. I don't want to worry about a fucking stray bullet or getting trampled on because niggas is fighting over what? Now, granted, old boy obviously came for whatever reason, and that's Byron. Obviously came for whatever reason, and I'm not going to get into all the semantics. I don't care who, where, or who told who to meet where. Old boy did not buy a ticket. I don't know why he came. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I can understand somebody egging you on. Not pose a threat. Did nothing to pose a threat. But whatever happened after that. That's ignorant as fuck to me. It's ignorant as fuck to me. That's a wonderful venue that RBE worked their ass off to get. Or could have been lost because of niggas' shenanigans. You feel me? I don't even see how a nigga proved that he was hard when 154 fucking Negro League ass niggas pulled up over there to beat this nigga's ass, and he still got up and went to a club and made a blog. So who proved what? That's my thing. What if somebody else would have gotten hurt and a class action lawsuit or something is filed against the league because of niggas' actions? Leave this shit battle rap and leave the emotional shit at home. Seriously. Like, I'm dead
I
ass.
think not towards the league, but they did say that I don't know how true it is, but they said Byron Blake wanted to file a lawsuit against Hitman Holla. So I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, I heard that he's not suing. I heard that he's not suing. But here's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Even if he was suing, and he probably decided because somebody probably told him legally you have no bearing. You came to that man's place of business with the bullshit. You feel me? That's the only defense that I have for Hitman is the fact that he came to where he was. That man was not bothering him. You know what I mean? What happened everywhere else happened everywhere else. You followed this man. You didn't even buy a ticket to come into the event. You were not a patron. You were across the street, and literally where the venue is a gas station. BP is right across the street. You knew what you were doing. You understand? You knew what you were doing. But the fact of the matter is that still other shit could have happened. Other shit could have really happened. And I'm just kind of tired because, and again, I don't understand why, you know, Hitman talked about all this great shit he got going on in his life. I don't know why you would risk that over a motherfucker that really didn't pose a threat to you. I really don't. I really don't. As somebody who was in the building early in the morning, was up at 6 o'clock, having to come there and work, and at the end want to celebrate the win, the great performances that happened, the great crowd that we had. I can't even fucking celebrate that or have fun with that because I'm basically getting hit with phone calls about what the fuck just happened. My people are calling me talking about, are you okay? Is everything good?
But you know what? It also plays a part in who's in your circle, because you need to have level-headed people in your circle telling you, hey man, you right now where you at in life, this is beneath you. We've seen it too many times where a rapper will come out, and I'm not even talking about a rapper will come out, they doing good, and then the first couple of years in their career, they always in some kind of a scuffle, squeamish or something because they still messing around with hood dudes. I remember seeing the Jeezy documentary, and he talked about when the first time he found out about like leaked albums and Thug Motivation leaked, and he loaded up his pistol to go find the dude that leaked his album, and his mans had to stop him like, bro, what are you doing? You too big for that right now.
And even with that though, he did that because guess what? You fucking with my money. Now that I ain't mad at, but I get it. I do see, like, you gotta have a level-headed person, because that would be my first thought. Listen, I'm not making it seem like I am perfect because y'all know how I give it up. Y'all know how I give it up. However, like you said, my brothers have to talk me off the ledge at times. You ain't even got to nod your head like that, though.
But you know what? Hold on. Atlanta Since 82 has a point. This is what Verb told Hitman in their battle. Them people know you. If you go to that DNA 2 video, when they showed the video of them guys jumping Byron Blake, where was the arrow pointing at? Hitman. It didn't point at nobody else, because the only person that everybody knew that was involved in the jumping was Hitman.
That's it.
Again, you don't have to prove to the world who you are
at all,
because at the end of the day, you made it. You made it, and I never stepped foot in St. Louis. So what I look like need to go into St. Louis? Yo, was Hitman Holler really a blood? That has no concern on me.
I don't even care.
Was Hitman really in them streets? That has no concern on me. You have nothing to prove to these dudes. You have nothing at all.
Like he said in his round, he was one of the ones that made it out and opened the doors for other battlers. Be known for that. Be known for that.
Well, let me just say this. I didn't need to say this because y'all are absolutely right. The situation happened with Blake. It happened. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said, if you have the right people around Hitman should have been throwing no punches or even being seen. Look, you get the fuck on. We got this. You go. Bye. We got it. You get the hell on. You don't need to fuck up your situation. You got too much going on. We got this. We'll handle it. Get Hitman ready for the battle.
And not for nothing, let me tell you this. Not for nothing, they laughed at Cassidy and made it seem like, Cassidy was a punk or whatever. Cassidy was security number one. Now, Shy, you was in the building. You was in the building, right or wrong, where you saw the footage of where Cassidy was and his bodyguard holding him. Tell these folks how small that stage is when you got 150 folks.
And it's crazy that, like I said, for people who have seen the show what I did with Danny, when I brought up with it's kind of tying together, having the right fucking people, because like when Hitman people start coming up on stage, it was just like, God damn. And I didn't say it to nobody in particular. I'm looking out on the stage. All I said was, God damn, it's a lot of niggas on stage. because I'm taking point of seeing ARP's blogs before saying, you look, it's only going to be a certain amount of people that come on stage. Don't try to bring all these people on the stage. And
Like
us
the
being
last
at the
time.
us be where exactly what was us at the on the the VIP section where everybody had to come up. All you see is a sea of niggas, calico niggas, hitman niggas. And then they were all having issues like, look, no, this is it. You can't come here. No. People was going back and forth because they couldn't come because a lot of them didn't make it on the stage. And I was like, well, goddamn, there's a lot of people on stage. One of the Hitman people, like he got offended because I said it was a lot of people on stage. I'm looking at Jay, I'm looking at Dan like, this, he for real? Like he actually wanted to throw hands because I said it was a lot of people on stage. Didn't say nothing disrespectful, nothing towards Hitman or Calico. I just said it was a lot of people. So, like I said, right, you're absolutely right. You got to have the right people in your. If you're gonna do this, have
And
the
we was
right
about
people
to
in your
rock
circle.
that motherfucker to sleep.
But no, we weren't gonna do that. But you know, yeah, I know. But you know what, sis? Now I was like, I'm not gonna do that because it's a place of business. My sister is a part of this situation right now. I don't want that to look bad on her. I'm not, and furthermore, I'm not going to fight you because of something I said that wasn't disrespectful. That ain't. I'm sorry. That ain't gangster. They ain't respected. But you know what I'm saying? You know, Jay said what he said, Danny said what he said. I mean, it was all cool. But I was thinking more like I'm not trying to make the situation even more worse because I didn't even know that prior that about the Blake thing. So they already coming into the building on 10. So that's why they were acting the way they was acting. So they brought that energy from outside into the building. But I was thinking more like, look, my sister got a good thing going on. She here for business. You know what I'm saying? So we here for for the culture. I'm not finna do nothing because of a person who just acting stupid right now, who just want to prove like he on that time. Bro, I ain't on that time. I'm too old for that shit, bro. I'm trying to have a good time at this event, enjoy my family, and get home to my other family. So yeah, it was just crazy, man. Like I said, after that battle, it was just kind of crazy afterwards. But y'all absolutely right. You got to have it could have been handled a way much better, But hey,
Let me
it is
say
what it
this,
is.
because Debo, if you watching, I love you like a fat kid love cake. But let me tell you something. I am grown. Nobody will tell me how to handle how to do shit with my show, because you don't pay my bills. You don't do shit for me, bro. Don't do that. Y'all niggas got this bullshit. Who dick is longer? My hashtags is by way of how I talk battle rap. We talked RBE first. URL is coming next. King of the Dot, and then Queen of the Rain. Has nothing to do with who's first or who's second. Cut the bullshit with me, bro. You know I don't do that. I let y'all to subscribe to the bullshit. But ain't nobody gonna tell me what the fuck to do on my show at the end of the day. Because I've always been a fan of everything that the women do. And then I'm a fan of everything else. So stop it, Debo. Stop.
Oh, he's in the comment.
Because not for nothing, I got other issues too with you. And some shit that happened on this stage. So don't do that. Don't do that with me. Anyway,
JTB Morris said I was surrounded by Cardinal hat
Bro, it was a
wearers
lot
on the floor during the Hitman battle.
Hey, right. When I say I saw a sea of niggas with the red hats and the jerseys, the baseball jerseys, I was like, oh shit. Like I said, and that wasn't even all of them. All of them couldn't even get on the stage. It was just like, it was crazy, man. Because I was like, man, this shit right crazy. I just said, I hope it don't go left. It almost did at the end. Almost went a little left at the end, but it stopped, and it was just like, you know what? Jay was like, hey, where my brother at? What happened? Let's go. Let's get the fuck up out of here. Let's just go. Yeah, but it was just really, man, really unnecessary, unwanted energy and situation that really shouldn't even never occurred, man. Because at the end of the day, though, throughout the whole day of the event, the shit was beautiful, bro. The shit was. That's one of the best times I don't had an event in a long time. It was a great event. It was a great experience. Besides the little bullshit.
All right, so let's get it. I guess we get into the predictions now.
Got me heated right now. I'm sorry, y'all.
Let me get my battle rap water.
Like, I'm dead ass tired of this bullshit. I don't give a fuck. You niggas do all that bullshit with each other. Mad because this league is doing this. Mad because that league is doing that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I really don't. And I'm tired. I'm tired. Y'all motherfuckers know goddamn well you don't tell Wayne what to do. Nobody does. I do what the fuck I want to do. And in no form of fashion, if you ever look at any of my other fucking shows, you see that the hashtags always change. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Y'all got problems with each other. Do that other shit somewhere else. Don't add me to this shit. Because when I start airing niggas out, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing. Because all of y'all know I know what time it is. All of y'all. Cut that bullshit out. Leave me the fuck out of it. Leave me out of it. For real. Okay. Leave me the fuck out of it. Because when I start shooting, I ain't going to stop. I got years of shit. Call it what the fuck you will. But leave me the fuck alone. That's all I'm going to say. Leave me the fuck alone.
Okay. I guess we'll get to the card.
Go ahead.
Okay, so she got the first.
This is blasphemy.
She got the first battle
card
up
this weekend. Do you have a card this weekend?
All right, so she has.
Swamp and T-Top.
All right, so she got Swamp and T-Top up. Okay, so I did see they face off.
You seen his face off? What you thought?
I did see the face off.
Same energy as it was 2 years ago.
Yeah and no. It started off slow, and Swamp said clearly he put it out there. He said, "I wish they'd have struck when the iron hot, when the energy was hot for this battle 2 years ago." He was like, he basically he tried to like say like it's more of a business thing now than a grudge match, even though T-Top still said that it was a grudge match. So it was like from there it went left. They started arguing because they basically started breaking down what really happened between them two or whatever. And Swamp was like, I said this, this is what I said. He got offended. And then T-Top was like, no, I didn't get offended about the fact you wanted to battle me and Briz. I got offended that you said I got on for the Carolinas and then closed the door and didn't do nothing for nobody else. And so Swamp was like, okay, well, who did you put on? And then it was like a big back and forth about that. So
and then the R Street shit.
The R Street situation did come back up.
It made that shit real spicy.
And T-Top said he didn't do the round. He didn't do the round for R Streets because R Streets didn't pay him, and nobody rehearsed nothing. Nobody rehearsed nothing because R Streets supposed to have 3 other dudes in his round besides T-Top.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Bad News, and Red.
Yeah, and so to me, I think the battle still go live up to what it was. I don't think it's gonna be as what words I want to use. I don't think it's gonna have that much growl as it would have had 2 years ago. But I think the battle is still gonna live up to what it is because you can clearly see both of these guys.
Yeah,
both of these guys got some shit to get off their chest.
Yeah, their chest. Yeah, especially now. I do kind of feel like T-Top is ready to take this battle where he especially got an angle. So I'm really expecting this battle not to be really bar heavy. Not necessarily a lot of gun bars. I think it's going to be a cross between personals and angles.
Right.
And who's going to who's going to be more effective with the personal angle. So I'm really going to be interested in about this third. Like, I don't know. Might give a little antics or something. I don't know, man.
And let me
I'm
say
real
this
interested to
too.
see how this.
And let me say this too. Let me say this too. And another motherfucking thing. Why motherfuckers want to tell me what to do about what the way I put my show together. When I left AFM, did none of you motherfuckers reach out to make sure that wing was good and make sure that wing was on top or whatever the fuck? You motherfuckers gave me accolades behind the motherfucking scenes so that you wouldn't upset with what you thought you wouldn't upset Caps at the end of the day. And that's no shot to him because he does support me. But at the same time, do not sit up here and make it seem like y'all motherfuckers did anything. I got myself where I'm at today because of me. Not because of none of y'all. You don't have the right to tell me what the fuck to do on my show. Y'all motherfuckers holler, that's my girl. That's this, that's that. You niggas didn't get me on no motherfucking champion. Shout out to Jay Black, who paid attention and put me where he felt I should be after my fucking hard work. Not you so-called motherfucking, oh, that's my home girl. Fuck you niggas. And spit on a fat baby dick. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So Blade Brown has Swamp 2-1. Blade Brown has Swamp 2-1. David Cobb says T-Top 2-1. Atlantis 82 says Swamp 2-1 clear.
What you think, Ray? What you think?
I think this battle still gonna live up, but
You can't call it. I can't. You know what? I can't call it neither, man.
I can't. I'm gonna say this. 2 years ago, I would have been like, "Yo, Swamp."
Yeah.
But right now, T-Top arguably lost the coffee. T-Top lost the first round against Jack Boy Maine. So, and T-Top didn't have a good showing. Well, it really wasn't T-Top fault with the showing with the 2-on-2. So that I can't blame T-Top for Twerk for that. But
and I'm hoping it ain't gonna be no. I hope it ain't gonna be no biasness in that building. Because I was seeing
Swamp put that out there. Swamp put that out there.
Yeah, because I was seeing that shit. Yeah, because I seen that shit with Kid Chaos and Chance. It was some kind of little biasness I was seeing in the background. So I hope
he put that out there. He said, I came in, I said, it's Carolina, fuck everybody. He said, in all my battles, every time I got out there, people was like, remember you said Carolina, fuck everybody? Well, we ain't cheering for your shit.
We ain't cheering for your shit, yep.
Thank you, BX Legend. I knew it was two other battles. It was Bill Collector, Cortez, Coffee, and Jack. I forgot about Bill Collector and Cortez.
I forgot about that Bill Collector. Ooh, I forgot about Bill Collector.
But T-Top has low-key been on a losing streak. But the one thing Swamp did point out, he said T-Top will come with a good angle that will make you forget everything. And he was like, yo, when Rum was whooping his ass, he came out with the Walmart angle and everybody forget about all of that. He said to Surf, he said when you was whooping his ass, he came out with an angle and everybody. Yeah. Oh, thank you, BX Legend, and also Easy. T-Top been on the low-key losing streak.
Damn, so did. Damn, I did get that battle to Easy. Damn, T-Top ain't really been winning in this caffeine setting at all.
Okay, so
I think
you know what? Because I like Swamp's conviction, and I feel like I did, and this is just me. Even though the tournament is over, I feel like he did edge Geechee Gotti, but he got screwed over. I'm gonna go with Swamp 2-1. I'm gonna say 2-1. I'm gonna say 2-1 edge.
I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna say his first round, and I'm gonna say his third.
First and third.
I think it's all gonna come down to who's gonna get talked to the most about their bullshit. So. Right. I'm gonna go with Swamp. I'm gonna say Swamp.
Hey, look, they still drop. Look, hey, look, Shot. Hold on, Shy. Look, you about to say damn again. They still dropping hits. Sick just reminded us. T-Top also lost to B-Dot. I forgot about that battle.
God damn it, son of a bitch.
T-Top been on a low-key losing streak. Don't get me wrong. They're all like, some of them you can argue is debatable, but the general consensus for most of those battles, T-Top lost.
You know what? Are we saying that T-Top needs the crowd and the gas?
Oh,
Damn, it's looking kind of quiet.
Mm.
I would never thought the day I would say T-Top would need the crowd and the gas, but knowing where T-Top come from, he come from the small room.
right.
Like he come from that cloth.
That gritty,
But
small
now-
ass room. Hell
But
yeah.
now it's just like now we in the caffeine setting. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Savage, he turning in his predictions. He said he got swamped 2-1 over T-Top.
I'm gonna say Swamp. I'm gonna say Swamp.
T-Top
Yeah,
will
2-1.
overuse an
But his
angle.
percentage,
Come on.
yeah, because
Will
his
overuse an
percentage,
angle after he says it. After he says it in the first round, and he keeps using it the same way. Put that towel back under the
yeah.
towel.
You know what?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing about that, because I've noticed a lot of analysts and battle rappers start pointing that out about battle rappers using the same angles. People, okay, you can use the same angle throughout a battle, but you have to make what you present the first time
Creative, right?
You
Yeah.
got to make
gotta
it more
level up. There
creative.
has
You
to be
got
a
to make it
momentum.
more. Yeah.
Yep.
If
There has to be
it's
a
not
momentum.
better than what you present the first round, then it starts to make it look like it goes downhill. People forget when Averb kept using that angle versus Bab Hoffa, each round it was getting funnier and better than the last time.
Mm.
Same thing with when Geechee got and on the flip side with Geechee Gotti. Geechee Gotti used the whole bridge situation with Rock. It hit in the first round, but the second and third round it started to decline because it hit the hardest in the first round. So, I mean,
But also the angle that I think that T-Top is going to use, nobody else has used yet because it's so fresh. So this going to be totally fresh batch of angles against Swamp. So
I mean,
in a
what
way,
the domestic violence shit? That's what we talking about.
even Swamp brought that up. Swamp was like, "You want to?" Swamp was like, "You want to talk about my paperwork? You want to talk about why I got this ankle monitor on right now?" Yeah, Swamp. That face off was wild.
And not for nothing, he showed the ankle monitor. He showed it.
Yeah. And also too, he put it out there that saying basically that both his baby mom was giving T-Top some information. So we don't know.
Let me tell you something. And see, that's the backstories about shit. And this is why I don't like angles. Like, first, to me, angles are cheat codes.
Mm-hmm.
Angles are cheat codes. I feel like, I mean, not to say that we don't like good angles and different things or whatever. Some angles are used too much. Certain angles, even with Easy, everybody's bringing up Do and all these different things.
I'm tired of that. Yeah, I'm tired about that angle.
Like, I'm so tired of her pussy being on persecution. That girl, whoever she was dealing with before she met that man. At the end of the day,
I think that's the one that they're overusing as far as that. They keep talking about your girl slept around, and it's like, okay,
right? That wasn't his girl.
That was before he met her.
You know what I mean? Hell, he had a whole nother girlfriend like, I'm so tired of that. You know what I mean?
It's weak too. It's sad that people gotta, even take to do that shit just to bring somebody else down in battle rap. Like, I don't fuck with you. Let me go ahead and give you this information.
Women are degraded so much in this culture. Now, on the flip side of that, some women do it to themselves in this culture. So they get drugged and continuously drugged. But at the same time, it's like you're using things and add known to things. We don't know what's true. We don't know what's not. You look at the fact of him, to her sleeping with Twerk or whatever the hell that was, whatever she was doing. I mean, the woman did that before she met this man. So that has nothing to do with that. I mean, you got Fetty and Shuni that, we knew all about that. Red talked about that. But again, at the end of the day, I could see.
It's how you structure the angle.
It's how you structure it.
Like, for instance,
not even that. At the end of the day, whatever that person did before I met them, I can't be mad at. You know what I mean? I can't be mad.
No, you making a great point. But what I mean by how you structure the angle, it's about how it hits. Think about it. And I'm gonna use this example because you brought O-Red up.
Mm-hmm.
The St. Louis story. Calico version hit. Hitman version hit. Big T's version didn't hit that well.
That's a fact.
So it's how you present, it's how you basically present the angle. You know, now Atlantis 82 makes a perfectly good point. Angles can backfire. Ask K Shine. Because K Shine has tried to use angles that backfire. Remember him and DNA, the 2-on-2 with Hitman and them, bought the guys up there that Verb was beefing with, and then they switched sides on them. So, you know, certain angles will hit, but certain angles won't hit. It's about how you package it and how you present it.
How you present it.
Yeah,
so,
it's still a legend. She sure in the hell is.
Like DNA mom.
A legend.
DNA mother.
Mom.
DNA's
mom.
It don't have,
you know.
It don't have to be. It don't necessarily have to be true. It just like to say, it's all about the presentation.
Right, because
Verb and like it's so many. I get it. I do, and this is not me defending her. This is just in general. Certain things, you know, for me, T-Top baby mama, you know, and in that situation, he was with her.
Yeah.
And I felt like, you know, but again, the Walmart angle even. Niggas, so what? The nigga worked at Walmart. I liked how he used it. He used it beautifully. I liked that. I liked it. But at the same time, yeah, some shit is just played out. It's just played out. And I'm tired of hearing certain things. I really am. It's a cheat code, in my opinion. So you don't have to rap. You know.
Okay, so let me see.
I got Swamp.
I got Swamp. You got Swamp. Savage said he got Swamp. Mike just texted me. He says he got T-Top 2-1 in a close battle.
Okay.
Wing, who you got?
Who you got, Wing?
And T-Top is my guy. That's my people. Both of them are my people. Both of them are my people.
We need to ask you all that. Who gonna win?
All right. So,
say it.
I'm gonna go with Swamp in a debatable. I'm gonna go.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. You got that written down, Ray?
No, I ain't writing none of this down. I can't use my right hand.
Oh damn, man! I'm sorry. My bad, man. God damn, y'all.
Okay, so Kid Chaos versus
what
Test
you call it?
Savage.
I already pulled up on you about that goddamn DNA too.
Shaka did.
Shaka ran down on side.
Hey, I ain't know Shaka don't like DNA too. Shaka don't like DNA too. I didn't know that.
Hey, you know what? I'm convinced that DNA Tooth is somebody that we would be surprised that they is, but we wouldn't be surprised who they are if it ever came out. That's what I truly believe. But Chess versus Kid Chaos, Savage, he says he got Chess 30.
Ooh.
He said he got Chess 30.
I can't eat that in my smack voice. I can't eat that. Nah.
Savage saying 30. Mike texts me. He says Chess 2-1 in a debatable.
I got Kid Chaos 2-1. Clear.
I have one hypothetical question because everybody's been saying this, and we don't know if it's true.
Hold on.
Shout out to hold on. Let me real quick. Shout out to the gentleman at Black Compass. Shout out to the gentleman at Black Compass because they said when Chaos did the 2-on-2 with Arsenal, he possibly learned how to get to the punches faster because he was so fire with Arsenal. My hypothetical is, did Kid Chaos actually learn anything from teaming with Arsenal? Because Kid Chaos is a hell of a talent.
Yes, he did.
But the problem is getting to the punch faster. So this is what I'm going to do. because Kid Chaos is an educated brother. I like the way he interviews. I like the way he rap. And I think he did get some pointers from Arsenal. I'm going to go out on a limb.
He said he did.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I am going to say Kid Chaos 2-1. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm changing minds. Because after seeing that face off and hearing and seeing shit that was going on in that face off, I really didn't like. If it happened what I think is about to happen, Chess is probably gonna win 2-1.
Okay. Atlanta since 82 says he got Kid Chaos 2-1 clear.
2-1. Yep. Me too. Shout out to Scotty. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry.
Salute to everybody, man.
Jay Breeze says Chaos 30. The mailman says Chaos 2-1. I hate that I can't pick Chess due to the what if factor.
He got a level up.
Scotty got Chess 2-1. Okay. Who you taking, Wing?
Oh, I said Kid Chaos 2-1.
Oh, okay, Kid Chaos 2-1. So we got a lot of two.
In the building, brick by brick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The only 30s is Jay Bree. He got Chaos 30, and Savage got Chess 30. Them the only 30s I've seen so far. So far, I'm seeing everybody saying Kid Chaos 2-1.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think this battle gonna be one of those. It's gonna be a clear 30. But I do think it might be some bullshit about to happen in this battle. And y'all just watch for the bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause that face off was some. Come on, really? Okay.
Chess 2-1. Chess 2-1. Chess 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Savage said, "Love us. You got to get back to work."
Peace out, Sab.
All right.
What it do, Daryl? Yeah, so yeah, I would love to pick Chess as well, but I do believe that definitely Kid Chaos. I understand he has a level up on his own, but again, the testament to what we saw, I feel like that double impact was a testament of
what he needs to do.
Tutelage.
Yeah.
The you know what I mean? The wax on, wax off, the master teaching the student. And I feel like a lot was picked up. I really, really do. These cats had a minute to really pick these individual vets' brains. And I feel like the things that they picked up, the things that they learned, I really believe will help him. Kid Chaos, to me, even in that double impact, Kid Chaos was the front line for me in that battle. In that face off, in that double impact. I feel like he definitely carried them. That's just my opinion. Now, let's go to this.
Arsenal versus they face off. They face off was pretty respectable. It was very respectable. But Arsenal had that grin going. You know that grin when it's like, hey, I'm not coming to play with you tomorrow. he had that grin going. Let me see. Okay.
My thing was not really trying to give a whole lot, especially Real Sick. Real Sick was real kind of laid back, calm, and very respectable. He just like, okay.
I thought he said he wasn't gonna battle a Jersey nigga right now.
That's what I thought he said too, but hey, ain't changed. I guess
it felt like, yo, I might as well get the head of the snake out of the way, and then I ain't got to battle no other Jersey dude. If I battle Arsenal, then that's enough for me. To me, that's what it almost seems like.
I'm gonna go with Arsenal 2-1-2. I feel like Arsenal. First off, Arsenal cannot lose to Real Sick. It's just he can't. But at the same time, anything can happen. I feel like, but I have to look at the attributes. I have to look at the level up of, like we were just talking about. Kid Chaos has the level up on his own. I feel like although Real Sick has had some really good battles and he's had some really good performances, he's a good rapper.
Yeah, he's a great rapper.
He's a good rapper. I feel like, but it's more to battle rap than rapping. Arsenal has a cheat code. You have to, you know what I mean? I feel like you have to really, really get into a bag with Arsenal. Don't do what Arsenal does, but you gotta find that cheat code.
I don't know why, but I always laugh when I see.
I just feel like that's gonna be a hard battle for him.
I always laugh when I see like people's like when they be talking about like Arsenal or Geechee, they always be like, "Yo, I'm taking the Loke or I'm taking the Big Crypt." Like, I don't know why when I see that it makes me giggle inside, man, because I know what they're saying. So it's like,
but I don't know the disrespect. I hope he don't get too disrespectful because I don't know.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he's
okay. So Savage didn't give a prediction on that battle. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, Savage didn't give a prediction. Okay. Let's see.
Is he gonna show up like he did with Danny? Listen.
Yeah, I think I'm probably go with Ars. I think I'm gonna go with Ars on this one.
Mike got sick 2-1.
Mike got sick 2-1.
Mike got sick 2-1.
Mailman said Big Jersey 2-1.
He's talking about Arsenal.
All right, he's talking about Ars. Yeah. He's talking about Ars. Yeah. It's gonna be a real interesting battle because I wonder how big sick, real sick is gonna how he's gonna approach this battle.
Yeah.
I'm just really wondering how he's gonna approach this battle. But I really think he want to kind of make up for, I guess he feel like for the 2-on-2. So I really think he got something to prove. But I just wondering how he's gonna approach it. So I don't know.
I think this battle is gonna be really good. I think it's gonna be really good, and one thing I've noticed about Arsenal in his career when it comes to rookies, the only rookie that he ever played with was Briz. No. The only rookie he ever played with was Briz, and he paid dearly for that. Right. But since then, anytime Arsenal has ever battled a rookie or a newcomer, he's never played no games. But the thing about Sick is a student of the game, and it's like every battle he seems to evolve.
Absolutely. I agree. Yeah. I agree.
But with that being said, I'm going to take Arsenal 2-1 and an edge. I'm taking them 2-1 and the edge.
All right. Y'all see Dread? Shout out to Dread Twin. Do y'all see that?
Well, what it said?
What if Ars tries to pull 6?
I don't think he's gonna do
that.
Because I think he definitely have some respect for 6. So I don't think he's going. I don't think he wouldn't have to go that far.
And then plus, like Ars said, like Sick is the new person representing New Jersey. Ars said it in their face off. Yo, I'm proud of you already. He was like, I just wanted to make this man proud. Ars was like, man, I'm proud of you already. You've been doing your thing. So yeah, I don't think Ars go do that to Sick now. But yeah, I got Ars 2-1 in the edge. Rum Nitty versus Hollow. Oh, you want to get to this one immediately?
Let's go.
Okay.
Rum Nitty 30.
Okay, so he got Nitty 30.
He don't piss Rum Nitty off. Did y'all see what he been doing? That is fucked up, Hollow. That's some fucked up shit, bro.
Mike got Nitty 2-1. Marcellus says Hollow 2-1, second and third. Oh, he calling out rounds. He calling out rounds. Let me see. Did Savage give us a prediction on that one?
Ooh, somebody said Hollow is some booty butt cheeks. The man is ass. Wow.
Savage didn't give us a prediction on that one either. See, okay, this is the thing. Blade Brown, he got Hollow 2-1. Dread Twin says Nitty 2-1. Scotty got Hollow 2-1.
Dang.
Okay, I'm seeing a
Y'all
lot of
really don't
Hollow.
think that Nitty is gonna beat Hollow?
I think Nitty is gonna beat Hollow
I do too. I ain't gonna
because
front.
in later rounds, Hollow to me don't be that fire. It be some long, dragged out, whole lot of yellish. I don't know. I just feel like between. I don't know.
So here's the thing that I'm starting to notice people are doing to Hollow. People are starting to give Hollow the Lux treatment to a certain extent, and this is what I mean. Now, let's go back to Hollow the Don versus Tay-Rock. People said Tay-Rock killed Hollow, right? He killed him. He killed him. Now I've started seeing a lot of people now saying, "Yo, if you go," they was like, "Yeah, Tay-Rock had the seatbelt line, he had the mosquito line, but if you really go back to what Hollow was saying, you can make an argument in some of these rounds for Hollow, which is weird to me. I'm not saying that that's what I saw because I still have Rock beating Hollow, but." The thing is, Nitty is riding a high right now. This dude made it to the finals of $150,000 tournament. He split the money with his mans. And you can see the money been looking good on him.
Oh, Blade.
He been rolling up the bestest of the weeds.
Hold up, because I'm gonna add 2 points here. Scotty's point about Hollow being able to defuse a puncher. But Blade says this is 2 good points. Blade says he lost to Reed Dollars. Anything can happen.
That's true.
Totally true.
That's true. If Mike was on the show, Mike would probably be arguing that Blade right now because Mike don't believe that. But look,
he has a tendency. You know what, Mike? Whatever, Mike. Whatever.
And Reed beat Surf. Put that in your honker.
Nitty's punches are amazing, but he's one. Listen, he schemes. He does. He can do everything, but he can be a little long-winded as well.
Well, yeah.
They both know how to freestyle. Hollow has a lot of tactical ways to beat Nitty. With him being one-dimensional, that can hurt. That can hurt him more than it can help him. I mean, look at him in Arsenal's battle. He took Arsenal completely out his third. Arsenal's third, you know that he had to have written that right then and there because the whole third was about the police he hung with, the battle, the league, and the paperwork. What was in the manila folder. You know that motherfucker didn't have that shit in his third.
No. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what Marcellus said. He said Reed ain't beat no damn sir.
Yes, the fuck he. How didn't he? Surf didn't even have a third.
Let me see.
Surf got the first. Hold up. Surf got the first. He lost momentum in the second. Reed picked up in the second. His material was better, and then Surf didn't have a third. And Reed kept the momentum.
But this is why I said Surf was stupid for not having the third, because the fact that he made it look debatable, people can argue it now. Let's see, Dread Twin. This is Hollow's first caffeine battle. Rum been in the bubble all year. That is a fact. Marcellus, Hollow beat Tay-Rock off material alone. Jay Bree said the seatbelt and mosquito bar outweighed anything Hollow said in that battle. Again, I got Tay-Rock winning that battle, but a lot of people are saying Hollow is going back. They're revisiting. They're spinning the block on that battle, and they're saying, yo, you can make an argument Hollow won. I refuse to believe Hollow is going to lose after what Mav done to him. Hollow had a battle after Mav, though. He battled Danny, if I'm not mistaken, and everybody said Hollow was pretty good in that battle versus Danny Myers. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that battle, but a lot of people said Hollow showed up in that battle versus Danny Myers.
How did y'all call Hollow and John John?
I gave the battle to John John.
Yeah, I did too.
I gave the battle to John John. Now in my predictions, I had Hollow winning. I had Hollow winning via Edge, but John John beat it.
Yeah, his win-loss ratio looking,
I covered the camera.
Oh, you know what? We're not doing that. We are not doing that, Atlanta.
I covered the camera because y'all don't need to see my mentionables as I walk around my goddamn room. Thank you.
BX the legend, BX legend, the money says Hollow beat Rock. The battle was ass though.
No.
Okay, so
thank you, my candies.
See, Mike says Nitty 2-1.
You know what? Y'all need to stop.
You know what? Now this is where Sick has a point. Nitty might win the votes on the app when the battle drops on the app. Nitty might win those votes, but when we see this battle, because it's going down, all of this is going down today. You know what? I'm gonna take Hollow 2-1 in the debatable. I'm gonna go against the grain on this one. I am going to go against the grain on this one, and I'm gonna take Hollow 2-1 in the debatable.
I'm gonna be more realistic. I'm gonna say Nitty 2-1. It ain't gonna be
Nitty 2-1.
Okay. I'm gonna say Nitty 2-1. I'm gonna be more realistic.
All right.
God damn, y'all.
God damn, yeah. Get that water.
BX said he got Hollow winning.
Damn, y'all.
Dude, it's really split on the show today, man. I thought that everybody was gonna come in this but like Nitty 30.
I thought so too.
And I think a lot of people feeding off their face off their hand too.
Well, the face off does matter.
They said
the
that
face offs always matter.
Yo, shout out to I think it was Posio Black Ops. He said he got Hollow off the fact that it took Nitty so long to roll that weed up during the face off.
You knew Nitty was mad as hell too. Like what the fuck?
He said Nitty was taking all day to roll up that weed.
Man, he fucked up his whole weed rotation, bro. He fucked it up.
Because New Era, BX Legend, New Era is the other hood. Just they got the Brotherhood.
Yeah, they got the other hood.
New Era, where they have here's the distinction. They have what is that? New RL for the Crucible guys. They have the New Era, which is the guys that are putting in work, whether it be vets that have been around for a minute, and the up and coming, the newer cats that are becoming vets, I guess you could say. And that's just a wide group of guys that really, if you look at it, been putting on for URL consistently. No chokes. Come outside, battling everybody. There is no diva shit going on. They're doing their numbers and still doing their numbers. That's what that is. So all of them are New Era. They're not looking at it. Oh, I know that itch. Woo, bro. I can only imagine. But not to prolong anymore.
What's the next one?
Fuck it. I'm going with I'm just gonna go with Hollow. I'm going with Hollow. Going with Hollow, and I'm gonna call it debatable 2-1.
Jay Breeze said we tripping, Nitty 30.
Nah,
I
it
ain't
ain't
doing
gonna be no 30. It ain't gonna be
that. I
no
ain't doing
30.
that. Hell no.
Ain't gonna be no 30. You gotta have some type of respect for all those.
All
It's not
right,
gonna
we
be.
got head ice versus Av. Okay, so here's the thing that stood out to me in their face off. As Head Ice said, he said, and I'm like kind of paraphrasing, he was like, I'd be stupid to try to go punch for punch with this man. He said, dude, way too nice for that. He said, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna be me. He was like, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna just be me. Savage, he got Av 30. Mike says Av 30. I'm gonna take Av 2-1. Clear. I think Head Ice will still around. I think Head Ice go have some fire
I had
material in that
debatable
first
in
round.
2 battles. I said debatable in 2 battles. God damn it! Shut up. And I normally don't do that, but I'm undecided. I can see how both can win. Oh, shout out to Lou Castro. If y'all ain't heard the Big Dog track, that track is fire. He got Av and Ace Amen on that track. That shit goes hard.
No, I
Man,
ain't heard it. I haven't heard it.
that shit
Yo,
go
gotta hear
hard.
it.
Lou is pretty fire. Yeah, Lou is pretty fire on the beat. He's
Mm-hmm.
fired. Who he had battled not so long on the beat. What's that damn. It was somebody he had battled.
Speaking
A
of on the
battle.
beat, oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I was just trying to remember who it was. Roller. I think it was his battle against Roller. When they battled on the
Okay.
beat.
Speaking of on the beat, yo, shout out to the dude. She's supposed to be having her first battle on beat.
Oh, who do?
Yeah. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know versus who, but she's supposed to be having her first battle on beat.
Oh, she can rap on the beat.
Yeah, she
Well, I
can.
was gonna mention. Well, excuse me. That's the thing about it. I was actually going to mention the Queen of the Ring stuff after.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I caught that one.
Scotty
Oh,
says he got Av 2-1. Head Ice better not have any nipple bars.
Well, I really think I shouldn't have to give my prediction on this battle. I should be refraining from it, but since I'm not, after the third bottle of Hennessy and us discussing about this battle and him telling us what he's going to do in this battle, it could probably be a 30. F.
Blade Brown said, "When you know you want to say Av."
It ain't even about that. I feel like first off, I feel like this battle is really just to get Head Ice back on to URL, and that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because
again,
this battle is random. It came out of nowhere.
Right. And it's a testament to the new era mantra because they gonna battle. They coming outside. They gonna come outside.
Mm-hmm.
Not for nothing. I mean, I don't feel Head Ice. This battle, I actually kind of like it because both these motherfuckers is real talk. You know what I mean? And that's why I fuck with Head Ice.
Yeah,
I know y'all saying Head Ice be saying crazy shit, but hey,
he does.
I love Head Ice. I always have. That's my guy. But yeah, he can't rap with him. But again, Head Ice is, I mean, of the old cloth. He know how to battle too. I look at you know what? And I was just talking about the Carter Deems battle today. I never take anything away from Head Ice after that battle.
Mm-hmm.
That battle's silly.
It's silly, but
it's entertaining, but it's silly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you, when we looked at that battle, did we ever think for it to eat? We didn't even think it would have replay value.
Yeah, everybody
You know
was
what I mean?
downplaying that down like, what the fuck? Like, this
We
ain't
all
gonna be,
did.
yeah, I think this was gonna be a good
Ice
battle.
definitely showed layers and dimensions, and of course, Carter Deems is Carter Deems.
Yeah.
So like I said, I don't take anything. I don't know. I don't think he'll win. I don't. I don't feel like it would be debatable. I mean, I don't think I had. No, I did have him beating the dog. Dang, I did have him beating the dog.
Jay Breeze said it's preference, talk versus crazy punches. That's interesting.
But see, the
I
thing
like
is,
that.
Good.
but the thing is, come on now, people got to realize too, like Al does more things than just
Than
punching.
punching, absolutely.
I think he's more recognized for it, but he be saying some other shit. I think a lot of
That's
people just
true.
don't listen for.
That's
They
true.
didn't want to hear his punches, but I think he kind
That's
of
true.
shied away from that. Like I got a opinion, like I got an opinion, but
Jay
I'm
Breeze
not.
Jay Breeze said 30.
and Al was funny too, man. I hope Al was kind of showing a little bit more of his man. The way he was talking to Calico at the damn hotel, Sauce. You want to talk about Sauce, bro? He was talking to Calico at the hotel.
Jay Breeze,
That
yeah.
shit was
And
hilarious.
Rolla, right. When I was on AFM, like that was, you know, Blade cut the bullshit because at the end of the day, that VA wave, I fuck with them all. That's them just people.
Sick got Av clear.
Well, hold on 1 minute because I was trying to make a point about the
go
Head
ahead,
Ice
go ahead.
situation. Head Ice, yeah, I was advocating for him to battle Rolla because at the time it was Rolla, Squeako, and Ab. You know what I mean? On that run, they were actually should have all been on URL by now. You know what I mean? So yeah, Head Ice at that time. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see him against any of them, but really Rolla at that time because, like you said, the preference of the real talk. Ab is doing that real talk third round, but again, I like the way he can transition. But Head Ice makes that point. I would never try to punch with him. That ain't what he do. You feel me? That's not what he does.
Long as Ice do what he do what he does, he gonna be okay.
Yeah. I got Av 2-1 on this. I definitely will give Head Ice a round. I ain't gonna, I definitely will give him a round, but if he don't get one, it's not unexpected to me. It's really not unexpected to me. It just all depends. Av, you know what? When he be doing these interviews and he be talking about he be liking motherfuckers, Av got a tendency to go light on a nigga when he cool with him. And go crazy with a motherfucker that he really ain't fucking with. But, he got to stop that shit before somebody bodies him with that. It's like you got every battle, you have to go hard. You have to go hard as if, and not to say that he don't put shit, what he needs to put with his craft into his craft, but I don't know. I got 2-1. I got 2-1 on that.
Yeah, I got F30.
It is, yeah. They saying it's a random ass battle. Av 30. I'm gonna give Head Ice a round. I am. I'm gonna give him I ain't gonna even call it sympathy round. Ice, I love you.
So the last battle is Cortez versus Ace. And this one has stipulations.
5 stats. 5 stats is on the line.
Mike said he taking Cortez 2-1. Savage said he was taking Ace 30.
I got Ace 2-1.
What?
It's 5,000 on the line. Judge battle. The judges are Tony Bro from Black Compass and Minnesota Luke.
And then the judge and the fan votes, right?
Yeah, the fan vote. I think it's the third judge.
Yeah, I got Ace. If he showed the bump the fuck out of Cortez in one of these rounds, he automatically wins that round.
I got something to say though about Ace's take. And to me, I think this is the dumbest take on the planet that a lot of new battlers be taking. So, because they had the face off, and Ace is a hell of an interviewer. He was doing his numbers in the face off. But this is the take that I hate that new battlers take versus the vets. His whole take was, you shouldn't be taking me. But y'all be saying these new dudes need to come outside. These old dudes need to come outside and take me. How does that even make sense? So when a vet decides to take one of the rookies, it's, oh, you shouldn't even be here. You shouldn't even
It's
be here in front of
manipulation.
me.
He was,
You're
yeah, he was.
supposed to be better than me.
You know
You're supposed
what?
to be better. You're
He
supposed to
was
be beyond
fucking.
me.
He was fucking with Cortez. He know how to manipulate a motherfucker
He
because that
does.
shit worked. That shit worked on Cortez. Cortez was mad. He
Oh yeah,
was
Cortez
heated.
got mad because Cortez said, "You know
He
what?" He
was.
was like, "Cortez was like,
He
when I
was
walk away
mad.
from this table, if I'm still pissed, he said, I'm putting more on you. I'm gonna be real with you, because they said he basically said, oh, he did give a prediction. Savage did give a prediction. He said Hollow 2-1. He said Hollow
Okay.
2-1. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Judge Battle and Cortez said like they was like they want me to take it serious. Judge Battle.
5 sacks.
I'm 5,000 on the line. I'm taking Cortez.
I'm not mad at that.
Nothing
I'm not
against
mad at that.
Ace. I think Ace is a
I'm not.
talented rapper. The problem that I've always said I had with Ace is Ace stacks syllables on top of syllables, and the minute that he stumbles, it like
Stumbles.
Jenga, it all falls apart. I'm gonna
Right.
take Cortez in this one. I'm taking
I'm
Cortez
not mad.
2-1. In a
I'm not mad
judge
at that.
battle with 5,000 on the line, I'm taking Cortez. I'm taking Court.
But
I
ain't
do agree.
Cortez choked more times than Ace in this setting, ain't it?
What?
Cortez choked versus Easy, and then he choked in the final four of the 100K tournament versus Rum. So yeah, he's choked twice. In this setting,
But I think he got
Ace
it now.
choked.
I think he got it now, though.
Ace
In this
choked what?
setting, Ace choked once. He choked in the 25K final
Yeah.
four versus Fonz. He choked, right?
Barnes. Yeah, he choked.
And then I don't think Ace choked in no. I don't
Now
think Ace choked in
y'all
another
say
battle.
yeah. Okay.
Not in this setting anyway.
Now
Ace
in this
haven't
setting,
choked. He only
in
choked
this
one
setting,
time.
that I'm saying in the bubble. That I'm saying in
He
the
only
bubble.
he only choked once. So yeah,
Mm.
Cortez choked twice in this setting. Ace only choked once.
Okay. So I'm going with Court 2-1.
Oh, he choked twice versus Nitty. So Cortez choked 3 times, not 2. He choked
Oh,
the
I
first
forgot
time
he did.
versus Nitty, and then he choked in the rematch in the final
They
4 versus
so
Nitty,
did.
and then he choked
Yeah.
versus Easy. So he choked 3 times in this setting.
Okay, yeah, I'm going with Ace. Okay.
6 said it's the way the call out happened. Cortez had a list and now got Ace. That's not a good look. But let's put this in context, because they said to him, as a favor, are you willing to take Nitty? I mean, are you willing to take Ace? And Cortez said, you know what? Fine, I'll take him.
Stop doing favors.
They said as a favor. And even Cortez said that to Surf. He said, you know what? I need to start being like you and stop doing favors.
Mm-hmm.
So, to be honest, you saying it's not a good look, Sick, but he's doing a favor. So,
And what has that gotten him?
it haven't gotten him far, really. Like
It
the
does
farthest that he
exactly
got
what
when
I
he
was
wasn't
saying.
doing favors, and he almost made it. He almost made it to the finals in the 100K tournament. But
Well, I feel like the favor gonna keep him on URL caffeine.
Yeah, like I guess people like coming up. He's never gonna get. I don't know. I don't think him and Surf is ever gonna happen.
I think him and Surf will happen.
Depends on what John do to him.
That's a fact. That's a actual factual.
Let's see what John do.
I'm gonna take Cortez in the judge battle. I'm gonna take Cortez.
Not mad at that. I respect it. But I got Ace and a shoulder bump.
Atlanta says 82. Y'all think Cortez versus Surf will ever happen? Yeah, I think it will. I think it most definitely will happen.
I say hell no. Hell to the no.
You know what? I'm more confident that Cortez versus Surf would happen more so than JC versus Surf.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not gonna happen. Both of them is gonna have to win their battles. Cortez doing this as a favor, right? Okay, I'm doing this as a favor.
Mm-hmm.
I win. I won't serve.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say hypothetically, John gets served all the way the fuck up out of here, as 40 did. No, he's gonna sit down for a while. So that's what I'm saying. We probably not gonna see that. So then, if Surf decides to come back, you really think, well, I just don't see it. I just don't see it because right now he don't need Cortez. Right now, he needs to beat John, but right now he don't need Cortez.
Actual, factual.
Scotty said if Cortez failed during the All-Star basketball game, that shoulder bump go drop him.
Y'all make
man,
sure that y'all make sure that y'all pull up tomorrow. We're doing a pregame prediction show for the King of the Dot S1 Southside battle.
I'm trying to get in the building. I'm about to either hit Direct Chris
Clone versus Social Riggs. A lot to say. Scotty versus
this is about to be dope. The Clone versus
I want to be in the building.
Yeah, like I was saying, that's a rematch. That's a rematch battle.
It's a PG that never dropped. Yeah, right. PG that didn't drop.
Mm-hmm. For the Riggs versus Lada's Day, now that's gonna be crazy. But I thought that Lada's Day battled already, but maybe not.
I thought maybe they battled on Spit That Heat or something.
I want to say that they did battle on Spit That Heat. At least I thought.
I don't remember how to go back.
And Scotty versus Lou Castro, Lord Lou Cypher.
Where has he been? I ain't seen him in a minute.
This is the first time I heard from Lou Cypher in a while.
He been battling. He been battling on the chitlin circuit.
And then Mav Hoffa was announced
for the East Side.
Mm-hmm. For the East Side. Mav Hoffa in the tournament.
What? Mav Hoffa in the tournament?
Yep, he'll be on the East Side. He battling.
I don't know. This is my first time hearing about it. This.
Damn, I forgot who they said, man. Oh, he got Dre Dennis.
He better win. He better win too. He cannot lose.
Dre been on some shit though.
Dre Math is on the east side of the tournament. Show off back on
it. Okay.
Yep. I forget who else, but it's some repeat names from the last tournament that is in this tournament for the 100K. So
yeah, that's going to be dope. That's gonna be dope. Random. No, I'm just playing. I was about to say something else. Listen, so 40 battled in a 1-rounder. She battled Loso this past weekend. Shout out to Queen of the Ring. Nah, I'm still pissed off because, like I said, at the end of the day, don't try to tell me how to move. Seriously, that there was no reason for all that, especially on Twitter. That's some bullshit. You could have hit my fucking line for all that, knowing damn well me blasting back is not gonna be nice. But anyway, like I said, I have an order that I go with my content, and I don't have to explain that to nobody. So anyway, yeah, from my understanding, she beat Loso. Loso is what, top 5, top 6 for champion of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in her interview, I think it was Hip Hop is Real.
Right.
She basically spoke about Casey, and that battle is still going down. It is rebooked, along with Hustle and Coffee. Hopefully, what 40 is saying is that she would prefer to have Vixen on Summer Madness.
Wait, hold on. Wait, before you go into that, wasn't Hustle and Coffee scheduled for the Super Fight card?
I thought they were, but they're not on it, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I thought that they were. I thought I saw y'all is it on the Super Fights card? I thought it was 7 battles.
Unless they removed it and hold on. Hold on.
Y'all let me know because I'm not sure. But
Okay, so the flyer, the original flyer I got, Hustle and Coffee, is on the card. Did they change the flyer?
I guess yeah,
maybe they
because
changed it.
coffee said they still don't know because of hustle. So they still don't know. It's still not. It still don't have a definite date yet.
Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
But here's
Okay,
my
yeah, wait,
thing.
I got both. I got both cards. I got both cards. So the updated card, Hustle and Coffee, is not on the updated card. Okay,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that I put up was the updated card, but I thought maybe I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, so my question is at the end of the day, is 40 the face of female battle rap?
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing about the face. Like the face is basically what's going on right now. And I think 40 kind of like took exception to that, but the face is the people that you're seeing that's like doing their numbers right now that are more active. So
Right.
you really can't be mad at that. Like, I don't know, because it's like, okay, if somebody say, okay, well, who's doing what right now? You see
Right.
Geechee Gotti all over the place. So he is the face right now. He's the one that's doing the numbers. At one point when Tay Rock was doing his numbers, he was the face. So I was confused on how 40 found it disrespectful, because it's like, okay, you're a legend, you're one of them ones, but you don't come out that often. But then
Right.
you have Casey doing her numbers, you have Vixen doing her numbers. So you can make an argument that right now they're the face. And that was the question everybody was asking. Who's the face right
Right
now?
now.
A
Right.
female. Nobody said, oh, who's the legend or who's the best or who's this or who's that. It was who's the face right now. So I was really confused about how 40 like really took exception to that. But again, maybe like sometimes some people need something to say, yo, this person, like, remember, if you seen the Chicago Bulls documentary, how many times Michael Jordan was like, yo, I took that personally. The person probably never said nothing about Michael Jordan, but he's like, I took that personally, went out there and then dropped 45 on the team because of something that he assumed somebody said. So maybe this is a way that 40 gets amped up for a battle and said, yo, oh, she the face? Y'all want to replace me? Fine. I'm about to go ahead and kill this girl.
Right.
So,
Right.
so I
Shout
mean,
out to you, Jason. I'm listening. Go ahead.
So I can never, like take away. Nobody can ever take away what the work 40 has put in. Nobody can't do that at all. She's definitely a legend in one of those ones. But I mean, if you're saying who's the face of female battle rap right now, Casey and Vixen has been setting the world on fire, and nobody really haven't. It's been all of them that's just been setting the world on fire, and then on top of setting the world on fire, you have so many people that is invested in seeing these two specific ladies battle it out. So
I put the Cash App in the comments. Jason. The Cash App, for those who can't see that, if you want to donate, we appreciate you. The Cash App is at, oh no, it's not at, I'm so sorry. I forgot it's a dollar sign. My bad. My bad. Like that just really pissed me off wanting to talk about female battle rap and then the bullshit. You feel me? That really pissed me off. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like popularity wise, but like you said, mentioning Geechee in regard to what Geechee's doing, Geechee, as far as the battle side, but she's also collabed with Geechee too to bring females to tournaments. I mean, she's doing a lot right now.
mm-hmm.
Doing a lot right now, so she is all over the place as well.
Yeah, I mean, again, the question was, who's the face right now? just because somebody is the face of something right now, that does not diminish your legacy or the work you've been putting in for years. It's just about who's that person right now. Right. Everybody in battle rap has had their runs. Official had her run, but nobody, granted, nobody wasn't calling Official the face of female battle rap right now, but they was like, yo, right now Official is that girl. Jazz the Rapper at one point was that girl, so I guess maybe because the words "the face of female battle rap" came out, it went left. Because, like I said, I remember every media person was saying, "Who's the face of female battle rap right now?" They wasn't just saying, "Who's the face of female battle rap?" It was, "Who's the face of female battle rap right now?"
Right.
So I think maybe it was just some fuel for 40 to just say, let me go ahead, put this together, and go ahead and start stomping in. So, I don't know. Blade Brown said the face of female battle rap is challenging. At one point, Hustle, then Jazz, then Official. It was looking like Casey was next up, but before that, but it was Vixen. So, I mean,
you know what, BX, that you so silly talking about, do we take EBT? Nigga, you stupid. And shout out to Jason for the 30. Thank you, Jason, for the 30. You know what? This bill got to be paid in 10 days. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I think Prestivia is the MVP.
Prestivia is going to be a start. Prestivia, that's the Christian battle rapper chick, right? Okay.
She's the MVP right now. But let me ask, okay. Like I said, 40 actually has been, I think she got a couple of battles coming up too. Hustle and Coffee.
Not happening now. I was actually looking forward to seeing Hustle versus Coffee.
I thought it was happening. I thought it was still happening. I could have sworn, because Coffee was actually in that interview with 40. So
yeah.
I think it is still happening. Either way it goes, my point is 40 says, I've main staged more cards than you.
That's true. That's true.
Casey would be more active, has been most active by way of the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, that is kind of the cheat code. But then 40's defense to that is that you kind of were the charity case, because even though you won the first two battles, you ended up losing to Gucci anyway, so it canceled you out. When those battles, you actually couldn't. You won on technicalities. It's what 40 is saying.
But see, my counter argument to that is that's not Casey J's fault. She showed up with 3 full rounds. It's not her fault that those two battlers choked versus her in those first 2 rounds.
I agree.
That's not her fault. See, this is the thing that you can't say somebody won something off technicality. Like, I don't like the fact that people are saying, well, Chris Paul made it to the NBA Finals this year because of injuries. Injuries happen. I don't like the fact that people saying, well, LeBron James only won the championship last year because it was in the bubble. We didn't predict the pandemic happening.
Right.
You don't predict somebody coming into a battle
and they've
been trained, that they've been practicing for with the tournament. It was every
Twerk,
2 weeks.
I expected it with Twerk. I did not expect.
I'm gonna keep it tall with you. I expected Twerk to at least make it out of the first round. I didn't expect Twerk to make it that far, but I did expect him to make it out the first round. I'm gonna say that much. But you can't sit up here and say, well, Casey, it's your fault. Well, you only won on technicality because these men choked. That's not Casey's fault. She showed up with 3 full rounds. It's not her fault that she was supposed to take these guys by the hand and make them prepare.
Right.
So you can't do that to Casey. It's not fair. That's just like saying, okay, Jazz's biggest body or Jazz's biggest standout moment was beating you, 40. You choked. Is you gonna take that away from Jazz by saying by saying, well, is Jazz a technicality that she beat you because you choked?
Right, but there was some underlying issues with that battle too. But yeah, I agree with that. Blade, yeah, she could have. Okay, 40 could have been the face that she's allergic to Jazz, but still 40 was most consistent back. Even back then, she lost to Jazz, but you can't even really Jazz. You can keep Jazz in that place, but Jazz has really become the socialite of battle rap. At the end of the day. So I can't, I don't know. Like I said, BX makes a very good point. A very good point. But Casey has Casey been having stellar battles, although she's been winning.
Her battles as stellar as they can be based on her opponents. Like if her opponent shows up, then it can look like a good battle. But if her opponents is not that good, again, that's not her fault.
That's not her fault. But see, here's the issue with that. Because remember, this is, and I was having this conversation too. A lot of shit fucks you up when we get to these panels. You feel me? Woman of the Year panel, when it came down to Vixen and Vixen and Casey, what I put up, I don't know if y'all go back to that show too, but pretty much period. Because as we're approaching, it's mid-July, we're approaching August, we got to start actually getting, prepared for this again. Consistency, impact, strength of schedule, y'all. These are the things that we have to actually judge these people on and be trill about it when we judge it. You feel me? So it's like, when I look at battles, this is what I'm looking at. Moments, material, the last part down there is performance. That's covered up. But these are all things that we're judging on. So even though, when it comes down to, does it hurt or help you when it comes to battling, as many battles, or were they quality battles where was your material good and was this and was that? This is how girls or guys end up losing. So it just depends. So yeah. That's that on that. Y'all keep that in mind though. Y'all dead ass keep that in mind, because that's the struggle that we're gonna have again this year, or for 2021. And why these heifers get butthurt.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, that's kind of how we're, you have to look at it. So yeah, that's that on that. Again, tomorrow, tune in, because we are going to do, like I said, the South. We may pull up the East as well. The East judging, I think, starts on the 1st of August, I believe. I will be judging tomorrow as well for King of the Dot. I think it was one other business, and I can't even remember what that was. Oh no, I'm sorry. Jada Knight, that whole Born Legacy, we will recap that as well. We just wanted to get some stuff out today, because we have been MIA, and I didn't even have a chance to. I missed y'all. Danny been holding it down as usual. She had a Danny After Dark. Y'all missed that last night. Interesting conversation, boy, as usual. Been coming brick by brick series. Will you be putting on new talent? I actually explained that earlier. I will be at
Scotty wasn't on earlier.
Right. I'll be on Champion Monday. I'll be in Philadelphia, so I'll be work out there, and on the East and promoting that card. And what it do, Shoe Gang? I saw the After Dark. Jason said he saw the After. Yeah, they was crazy. The Brick by Brick series, it will definitely put on new talent. And what I was saying in regard to that is that ARP really gave the explanation that I was going to give, but I'm glad that and again, this has been me and Lawrence's thing, and I'm happy about it because, as I said earlier in the show, when being asked to do this, I was really, really thankful that they was hearing me in regard to some of the things some of the ideas that I've given Lawrence and ARP over the years in trying to get certain battlers back on the platform. We have to, unfortunately, with URL, with all of the leagues, the business sometimes can get in the way of battlers who we feel deserve shots on different stages. And this is why I don't buy into, I do believe that everybody fits somewhere in this culture. Doesn't always have to be URL, doesn't always have to be RP and a dot. As far as even the ladies on Queen in the Ring, it doesn't, the women have it the hardest because I feel like there's only one platform and it shouldn't be. They should be able to go everywhere. This is the ladies' year this year, so we'll see a lot more of them, and you will see a lot more female winners case. Anyway, I'm sorry. But to answer your question, this is our mini blood, sweat, and tears. So the newer talent from the 1SKs. There always has to be a winner and a loser. At the end of the day, be a winner and a loser. The guys or girls that we move forward will be able to a name. And listen, shout out to A Ward. Shout out to A Ward. Shout out to all the vets that have been working consistently on RBE that don't mind going down and battling. A Ward was like he wanted to do a brick by brick. This is with a newer cat. I'm afraid to put them in the ring with him yet.
A Ward needs
but the fact that he's willing to do it, I love it.
A Ward needs to take a rest. He's starting to oversaturate himself because as talented as Rosenberg Raw is, that battle shouldn't have looked that close.
Oh, that hurt.
It shouldn't have looked that close, and I think he's oversaturating himself. He's gonna mess around. He's gonna end up losing to somebody he got no business losing to. So I think A Ward needs to take a breather for a little bit.
It's not gonna be recent. He'll be battling Jay. Shout out to Jay Murder. Shout out to Floss the Boss. Pretty much they have not yet gotten all the way up the card. Oh, he's talking about. They haven't gotten all the way up the card, and I love their confidence to be able to give these guys a shot to help them further their careers so that we can get them ready for a battle on the main stage. That's really the premise of that. We have a lot of ideas as far as what we're going to do with this whole brick by brick thing. For the most part, yeah, it's going to be talent development. And again, if you have been a fan of RBE, you do understand that there is no more on-site battles. So this is where you fuse the 1SKs with the on-sites and put it in and with Houston Barcode, they actually don't have small events. They don't have their events aren't really small. So this is kind of going to be, they will have a huge crowd. This will kind of be, if you're familiar with the home events that they do with URL before the Gnome events, it'll be like that. It'll be a setting big enough so that it's not that the Chitlin circuit type battles they won't be doing anymore, Rev.
Blade
So that's
Brown
kind of,
said
you know,
A
to give
Ward.
you.
Blade Brown said A Ward trying to bring that champion of the year belt back to the pulpit. I see the vision.
Okay, I'm almost done. So yeah, that's that on that. Yeah, and we will have more ladies. Definitely will have more ladies. I have several ladies that are trying to do the brick by brick. So trust, I got some shit for y'all. Me and Lawrence appreciate it. Definitely let us know what you don't like, what you do like, you know, because it all comes down to y'all. But do understand that if a battler, well, for some of y'all that are just now coming in, I know how you feel as far as the one SKs and certain things, but if a battler is not prepared, we watch their battles. We felt like they were good enough. Y'all know some of these people when you see them on the cards, and you like what you see. Jay Jeans, he comes from iBattle. Rubber Tongue has battled. Coach Corleone, I don't know. I know he's around the Chicago circuit. Jay Skizzle comes from, I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if he's a show. He's around that VA setting as well. I think, I don't want to say News Battle League, but and then Lady Tunes is with Bar for Bar. And she also does, I think, Danger Zone. She's again around the Midwest circuit. And Raw Image is actually right out of Atlanta. I'm not sure who she's with, if anybody, but both of them are currently battling for the We Go Hard subsidiary, She Go Hard. And again, to reiterate, I applaud those ladies for being able to step up or wanting to step up 2 weeks prep, because that's exactly what they did. They did not have a full 6 weeks. So I commend them for giving us the performance that they did give us in 2 weeks on that stage. That was not anything that we intended. And shit happens. Politics happens. So trust me, it was not what we intended. So yeah, bullshit happens at the small parts too. For years out in Cali, yep. And he was all right, but that was his first big main stage battle. And that's what I was talking about, Scotty. That's the point, you know, and it was so many, everybody loved that Coach Corleone Rubber Tongue battle on paper. Everybody loved that battle on paper. And no, it didn't live up to the hype, which I was kind of disappointed. But again, I didn't really look at it too crazy, because there had to be a winner and a loser. And these people, everybody that comes into, you know, and I felt bad because Rubber Tongue was like, I feel like I let you down. So when they come in there, they really, you know, I talk to them. I don't, you know, I let them know what's on the line. I let them know what's on the line. And this is why at that level, you have to invest in yourself, because it's going to be about how much you want it. You feel me? And if you bomb, at the end of the day, you might be able to come back at some point, because he's fire. He is fire. And sometimes it takes that second chance. Maybe. I can't really say right now. And I don't know that those battles will drop. But I do know advancing is going to be 2 out of the 6. Advancing for sure. So I'll say it that way. Salute to you, making moves. I like how y'all snatched up same. Listen, as you, bro, Blade, listen. You heard what I said. But I don't think you were here the first time, but I'm gonna reiterate it just once again. This will be my 3rd time. Like I said, I have been talking to ARP for years now about certain battlers coming back. Mr. Mills had a good showing with Dre Dennis in the on-site, but I think he choked in that battle. St. Mike didn't have such a great showing with Cortez. High Double has never been on the platform, but he is one of my favorites. Like I said, y'all know how me and Caps used to do it on AFM. We was always for the underdog. These are people that I've been following their careers forever, and I feel like they're fire, and how to get them on back on that main stage. So this is why I need y'all to really, really support this shit, because at the end of the day, it's gonna always be a winner and loser. But if they do great, I'm gonna need y'all to big that shit up. If they don't, if you want to see them, Heavy have as well. If you want to see them on that main stage, this is where, for the vets, they're battling down. You know what I mean? And this is where, at the end of the day, who can we see them against? This is where your ideas come into play, instead of recycling the same battlers. You feel me? This is where y'all opinions matter the most. So with that being said, yeah, Brick by Brick, 6th and 7th of August in Houston, Texas. The tickets are only $20 for general admission. You can go to rarebreedent.com to pick that ticket up. There are VIP sections with bottles and all that. Like, yeah, we ain't playing. That's day 2 though. Day 1, I got to get with Beretta and Scotty. I don't know how much the tickets are over there, but they do have some names on that card too. And I don't know who did not hear that, but there will be some 1SK prospects on that day 1 card. I believe the Brick by Brick situation will also have not a pay-per-view, but a video on demand. So you'll be able to watch, when the event is over. So yeah, this is me and Lawrence's baby. This is my baby right here. And I'm happy. Like I said, I'm really happy that they listen to me. And hey, we're trying to have these every few months or so, or as the bigger events happen. This is what we'll be doing. And we won't just be in one place. Yeah, we moving. Let me just put it that way. So shout out to y'all. Again, make sure you tune in tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. And hit that like button on your way out. And we'll see you on Sunday. And make sure y'all watch for me on Champion. God damn it. One of the hardest working females in battle rap. Gia. And we out. Let me see. Scotty, you asking questions and we trying to go. My child is sitting up here waiting for me to do her hair. If you part of it, then of course, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I that's okay. You asked a question. Please listen to New Era podcast feedback on the 1SKs. And what did they have to say?
I'll listen to it.
You did, or you're going to?
I did.
And
I mean, they had the same reaction to the 1SKs as everybody been having to the 1SKs, or like anybody have to the Crucibles. Like, it was, oh, I didn't really care for it like that, or I really didn't listen like that, or I was in the middle of doing something and it played in the background. So, I mean, like I had the debate with, and I'm gonna be quick because I know we both got to get out of here. Like I had the debate with Savage and Sick. Y'all need to start paying attention to the new people that they're trying to introduce, because the Murder Mooks, the Tay Rocks, these guys is not going to be around forever.
But they also came from somewhere. And yeah. This is, and I'm not being ugly when I say that. Here's my thing. Again, there's so much talent out there, and it's crazy to call yourself media and you don't know people. I don't know everybody that's up and coming, but I've been doing this shit for a long time, and I don't really want to know who you are when you get to the main stage. I want to know where you came from. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to be able to support you where you came from. Like I said, most people don't know that I was at Trez. Me and Caps was at Trez's first fucking battle. That boy was 18. Well, his second battle, he was 18 years old. This is why this is why Atlanta fuck with me. But at the same time, this is why these up and comers have fucked with us for so long, because I can probably tell you majority of their older battles before they got here. You see what I'm saying? Before they became famous, somebody got to make it from somewhere. And like I said earlier, when you buy a ticket to a Jay-Z concert, they always have the up and coming artists. You never know who you may like.
You know,
what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on for 1 second. Lies, Rave. One S's case was fired, but the ladies could do better, but the experience is the best teacher. You wasn't on the show and you didn't say that. So what did I lie about?
No, that was, well, first off, he said New Era Podcast, Cola. Shout out to Cola. But he said New Era Podcast said that. Appreciate you.
But let's hold on. But see, I'm not about to. Here's the thing. Hold on. Because I'm not about to have nobody call me a liar.
Oh.
Every time that I've listened to, because at the end of the day, I am a fan of the culture. I'm not a fan of battle rappers. I'm a fan of the culture. So I listen to everybody. The only person that anybody have even said.
Oh, no. He didn't say. Let read. He said he didn't say you. He said that was lies. Whoever said that. Okay, and there was a few people who said it. There was a few people who said it.
Because a couple of people were saying the only people that said anything like a little bit nice was on Black Compass when they was like, you know, they was like the Coach Coleon dude was dope. You know, but other than that, they was like mostly everybody from media, and I can't put Cola in this. So, but the people that I've heard was like, they either they didn't really listen to the One SKs like that, they didn't care for the One SKs like that, or it was just background noise for them. So,
right.
But at the same time, my thing is you gotta see where people is coming from, because with you may think somebody is dope in one area, they may turn, or you may think it's trash in one area, they may turn around and be dope somewhere else. Absolutely. Or take off somewhere else. So, but like for instance, nobody wanted to rock with Bankhead, but then when Bankhead had that great showing versus Chef Trez, everybody and their mama started calling Bankhead and was talking about come back over here and fuck with us. Y'all didn't want to fuck with him at first, but
look, and not even that. T-Top and Briz. We was at some of their first battles. T-Top and Briz, Av, Squeako, Young X, Rolla, Superstar Sal. It's so many niggas, so many females in this battle rap culture that nobody knows about. That at the end of the day, I don't mind the critique at all. I don't mind that at all. What I do mind is the fact that you decide to turn on that camera and say, "Oh, it was background noise for me," instead of listening.
Right.
Because you will sit here and defend these punk ass niggas on these even RBE, wherever, that choke throughout the entire fucking battle, and try to say that nigga had, but where he didn't choke, that was fire. What the fuck is you talking about? That's my only gripe, is the fact that y'all will praise these niggas and want to keep seeing them, but they ain't giving you nothing but 3 rounds of choking.
Yep.
But you'll tell somebody who's up and coming, like I said, you know, Cola, before you pulled up.
No, Cola has a point here, but go ahead.
No, before you pulled up, that's what I was saying about the Coach Coleon and Rubber Tongue. That upset me because, that battle was supposed to be my battle. You know what I mean? Like, I saw that battle in my head and what it was going to be. And he didn't show up like he should have. That don't have nothing to do with his ability. You see what I'm saying? So the proper critique should have been, that ain't the Rubber Tongue that I saw before. The nigga's nice, but he didn't show up here.
He said we got to stop judging these up and comers on top tier levels. I agree. We must look at the potential and what they can become and appreciate the journey, like we did with Surf, Tay-Rock, and others. But you know what? I agree with that 110%. But because we live in such a microwave society, everybody wants the food to be hot immediately. I don't have time for the slow cooking. And people got to get out of that mindset of I don't have time for the slow cooking. Because
like
again,
they're not going to be here forever.
Exactly.
Yeah,
all
they're
of those
not gonna
guys
be here
is not going to be here forever.
Yeah.
All of those guys is not gonna be here forever. Shoot, you like people was making jokes about Aver, but I'm like, yo, this dude is literally about to be acting on the TV show that's gonna be on BET Plus. This man, I mean, he probably will come back for another battle somewhere in the future, but these dudes, everybody is moving on to bigger and better things. Like they're not gonna be around forever.
Right. And Cola, you know what? You're right. It was levels. It was the stage. It was a lot of shit. It was a lot. Listen, and this is where being at these events matter, because I'm telling you, when Coach came in that building and seen that stage and that big ass screen, he was like, "Oh shit, wait, hold up," because we always say to them, "Look, y'all want to get on the stage and kind of fill it out." Like I was saying earlier, Daylight was at that motherfucker at 10:30. He was there before we got there and was rehearsing, getting a feel for it.
I'm gonna tell you this: when I used to fight, my grandmaster used to always tell his fighters, all of the fighters that trained, and if he put on the show, he will always tell all of us, get in the cage, get a feel for it.
Get a feel for it. Yep, get a feel for it.
And one of our fighters, even though he still won his fight, one of our fighters didn't do that because we had a cage in our facility we trained at, but he didn't realize that the cage we was fighting in for that event was 10 times bigger than the cage we trained in.
Exactly.
And he ran out of gas way faster. Even though he still pulled off the win, he sat up there and he said to us after the win, we was all taking the tape off of him. He said, I should have listened to Coach.
Yeah.
It should have got up in that cage and ran around a little bit.
Every sport has that you got to get a feel for where you are. Being that I'm an athlete and have always been an athlete, whether, when I transition from the field event or from the track events to the field events, every place I've ever been, when I did long jump, shot put, and discus, every circle is not the same. You had to get in there and you had to perform. I had to feel their circle, even like on into the cement, the grooves in the cement. Like I'm surgical with this shit. And that's the way I do with my battle rap. So y'all be talking about my points of views and shit. I look at things so differently. I watch, like I said, with these battlers, I have a whole way of how I watch it. How you get on that, and I have them coach, inspiring coach talks with you. You know what I mean? With the ladies, and Cola, if on Black Compass, if you choose to talk about that with the ladies, I felt I was still proud of them. Because unfortunately, they didn't have as much time. They had 2 weeks to write because of the bullshit that happened with the female battle. Okay.
Yeah.
So, that played a big part where the other guys had 6 weeks. They only had 2. That played a huge part. And what I ask my fellow media brothers and sisters, holla at me. Because the behind the scenes matter. They really do matter, because that battle I feel could have been so much better had they had more time to write. I really do. But like I said, we're going to continue to do more. Hopefully we won't run into any issues with any of our other female battles, because there will be plenty. I'm trying to get as many females into the brick by brick situation, because again, our vet females aren't going to always be there forever either. So you definitely got to support them. And I'm not saying you got to like everybody. We love the critique. They need the critique.
Yeah.
This is why it's called a 1SK, a one-shot kill. You have one shot to get your ass on this platform, this new platform, and leave it all out on the stage. Like I said earlier, Jay Breed was told in the Crucible that he was a good rapper, but battle rap was not for him. Okay.
Who told him that?
Easy and Swave Sever.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he got on RBE, he had a point to prove. You feel me? He had a chip on his shoulder. and he was the motherfucking standout. Now, I feel like we may have judged them by, judge these 1SKs because of the other 1SKs, and then there were 3. This was a little different. It was 3 1SKs. So I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. Goods got weed shoes, and you know what? I ain't even going there with you. Yeah, being on stage and being on that card with Hitman and Calico, yes, is a lot of pressure, and they felt it. They felt it. They wanted to do good, and like I said, it is. I feel like we almost tricked them because you can't go on Friday. You know what I mean? I feel like you almost tricked them, but this is why. For everybody, for every battler, that's why I cannot buy into the politics and the bullshit with anything that goes down, because every platform has something about them that makes that platform what it is. You understand? You can't caffeine. URL has caffeine now, where it's quite evident that the way that they battle now, it takes some adjustments. RBE now has this platform where, yeah, it's even intimidating for the top tiers. So yeah, to put somebody on that stage, and we do, it's not a PG. We don't consider it a PG process. We don't consider it anything like a crucible, prove yourself with King of the Dot. This is, you have one shot kill, and you better get in there and do what you do. It's going to be your promotion. What you do after that, if you don't make a brick by brick, you better do what you need to do with that. Simple. We're giving that one lucky person, just like the goddamn Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You had one person got the golden ticket. We gave 6 people the golden ticket, and I love the way we do it. It to me, it brings an art of competition. And if you get where you need to go, now you move on to the gladiator school, because like I said, this brick by brick card, shout out to all the battlers on that card, and shout out to all the guys that are up and coming that made it there. I'm trying to get you niggas killed. I'm trying to get you niggas ready for that main stage, and ARP will be in attendance. I'm trying to get you niggas killed. Ain't no friends in battle rap. I'm trying to get you niggas caught the fuck up. Yeah. And you'll have the best performance. So yeah, shout out to the Bloggerhood. I see my Bloggerhood brothers in there. We the people. Victor, I see y'all. And shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cola for popping up. My nigga, you should have asked for the link so you can, we could have talked more about that. But yeah, shout out to all of y'all. My computer is about to die, and I know my child is about to have a fit right now. But yeah, Shy, you on real nigga time, because we about to go for real this time.
Oh damn, Gina.
You had any last words?
Well, I do real quick. Thanks for everybody that's been hitting me up on Instagram, giving me well wishes on my surgery, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Again, thanks for all the blessings and stuff like that. So I appreciate that.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Let's salute to everybody, tuning into the show. I guess we get ready for, the super fight. Salute to everybody that came out for MAXOUT 2. Salute to the media that did speak, and show love. You know who you are. Salute to y'all. Hey man. That's how we know the great battle rap.
Listen, Cola, I know. No, because Cola was like, he been trying to listen. Like I told everybody, my really, my uncle passed away.
That's your brother.
And my uncle passed away, and so I had a lot of stuff going. And then that was game week. It was hard. It was so hard. I had so much shit going. And then this week again, I'm at Champion. So for this brick by brick, her working hard. But I agree. You have to you got to analyze. But again, you're analyzing. not everybody was analyzing. Some people were just like, I didn't watch it. You know what I mean? And that part is where the bullshit comes into play, because you just making it seem like you're not watching, but these people have fan bases and they're trying to grow their fan bases as well. Their critique matters. To me, I feel like those same people will jump on the coattails of somebody who makes it on URL and act like you've been there forever. You know what I mean? Whereas we still a part of the culture, and we're the ones as media who cultivate this culture. So it does matter. You know what I mean? Like I said, the critique, they need it. But there's always some behind the scenes shit that happens, other than the fact of sometimes these guys just cannot cut the mustard, but they need to hear that, because I'm gonna tell them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them.
It was dope. Like Uncle Raw, I had conversations with Uncle Raw. People from Hip Hop Is Real. You know, DI show love. It was like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you had certain media that was, I'm sorry, we had kind of Hollywood, which is all good. It really don't matter, no way. But salute to the media that, you know what I'm saying, they are out here and still showing love at the same time to show like, it's enough room for everybody, man. Like it shouldn't have to, to be like how it is at these events. You know, we still show love to each other. We all in here for the same thing, fucking battle rap. So, that's all I'm saying.
Blade, I agree. I do agree. I hope he don't neither. I really hope he don't neither. And he said Savage might pull up. I don't either.
I know who he's talking about when he said Savage. So
hell yeah. Oh, he said the name. Yeah, you still have to do your grown man conversation.
Yeah, it's long overdue, Cola. It's long overdue, Cola.
Black Compass, y'all need to pull up. My sister showed love over there. Come over here. Over here.
It's long overdue, Cola.
Nah, Cola, because Cola, Cola, because Cola owes that conversation to him. I just want to see him and Ray. That's what I want to see.
What's this conversation? We're gonna talk. Hey, we're gonna talk off air. Yeah. I gotta hear about this conversation.
Him and Ray do their thing. 3 topics, go. That show will be
Ray 3-0. Ray 3-0.
Damn.
30s. God damn, yo. We're giving out 30s, man.
Yeah,
giving out 30s.
He said, "We ain't my G." That's bro.
But salute the Cola though. Salute the Cola, man. Y'all still gotta come over here. All y'all still gotta come over here.
Okay, yeah, my computer is about to die for real.
Okay, let's go ahead and get off. Cause I gotta go get these 100 pieces of wings and alcohol for this event.
Why you just make me hungry like that? And I did not want to DoorDash again.
I got these honey lemon pepper on the way.
Ready to take care of some business.
Next week we actually can do a blogger panel because I'll be free next week. So during the week we need to do a blogger panel, bloggerhood.
Wing, I'll let you know my status because it's something we got to talk about.
Got you. He talking cash shit right now.
Me and Cola go talk, man. I don't even.
Who we talking about? You gonna cook me or you gonna cook Shy?
I know you ain't cooking me because my sister checked you a couple weeks on the last show, brother. And if you can't handle wing, I know you can't handle me.
Like I said, me and Cola go talk. It ain't need nothing else to.
Well, yeah, Ray gonna throw you anyway, so it don't even matter.
It ain't even nothing else to hype up. So we go talk. The hype is already there.
Yeah, is it?
All right.
All right.
We out, y'all. Peace.
Deuces. Ray, call me. And he said Shy is dead.
Whatever.
Salute y'all. We out.
All right, we out.